Hello, 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 and welcome to another pop-up Inside the Lab pop-up live stream. Continuing our continuing our series with doing random, pop-up live streams just to reach out to the community. It's an ongoing effort on my part to continue to try to find a balance in time that's a good time essentially to go live, especially once we turn around here the into the 2021 and we move on and try to add more live streaming content here to this channel, say in the form of a live podcast. And I haven't really decided if it's going to be on a separate channel or right here on the main channel, which it'll likely be right here on the main channel. But I tell you what, if you're here on the replay, first and foremost, hello. Shout out to you if you're here on the replay. I do appreciate our replay viewers. And anybody who's, just trickling on in now and joining us. But if you're here on the replay, what you're likely going to want to do is maybe fast forward about 5, 10, 15 minutes into this conversation, as not only will this a pop-up live stream serve as, well, essentially a pop-up live stream, but it is very much still topic or centered around a specific topic, one that's has been brought up more and more again here in the community, especially for those of you who have been on the market for a graphics card. But I was reading a really interesting article over on Tech Radar the other night, and it either inspired me to create, say, a normal video, or to just come on over here and go live and do it as well, while also trying to finish up our walkthrough of Alien Isolation, right? Um, still very much a goal here is to finish up our walkthrough of Alien Isolation. And I haven't promoted this live stream. In fact, the only thing I'm going to do is in fact just share this over on the community tab right fast with maybe a side eye emoji and a ambiguous little bit of context here, right? So if you see it on the community tab post, you also watch me right here live drop it. But this is the only promotion I'm going to do for this live stream slash video. It's shared over on the community tab because I want to talk about that article. Excuse me. I wanted to talk about the article that I referenced at the very beginning, right? Not even just a few seconds ago. I want to reference the article over on Tech Radar. So shout out to Tech Radar. Tech Radar. Let's give credit to where credit is due. And in fact, I do have my own website, and I should be covering material like this. But again, Lab is very much still a one-man band. XLR Gaming, Cliff, what's going on? Zion, what's up? Um, Cliff, I'm glad you're here because part of this pop-up live stream is essentially what we've been talking about on the Discord and what I've been saying on the social medias, right? Now, I know I'm not the only one, but man, that feels like I'm one of the only tech YouTubers, especially since I'm so small, it's quote unquote small. One of the only tech tubers has not been spelling out that it's all gloom and doom for PC gaming and for graphics cards. More importantly, because gamers can't acquire graphics cards at reasonable prices. But this article over at Tech Radar that I want to point out before we jump into Alien Isolation, which I'm not going to be on, for this live long, but I do want to try to finish out that game so we can jump into the next game because I do enjoy gaming and just talking to the community. And for this live stream, I wanted to experiment and not just make it a pop-up live stream, but to also talk about this article over on Tech Radar that refers to a German tech site's case study revolving the dramatic price drop in graphics cards, because it's something I've been saying to the community. It's something I've been saying here in the last few weeks, that I project graphics card prices will fall faster than they rose. And I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring up the article here really fast, just as we give people more time to roll in, just so you friends and fam that are here now with me live. And again, if you're on the replay, shout out to you. You're at the right spot, as we're going to jump right into it. As I share this over on the community tab really fast, just to see if we can get a few more people in. But guys like Cliff, Zion, and anybody else, if you're just watching, if this is your first time doing it Inside the Lab pop-up live stream, don't only go live on, what is today? Tuesday, Wednesday? I forgot. I don't know what today is. We don't go live on this day though. Our normal weekly show, our normal show is on a Saturday, right? Every Saturday, The time, flexes from here and there, but essentially it is every Saturday. That is a fact, right? And I like that day. I'm hoping that it will continue to work for the community because that's what's important the most. But all right, let me get this out really fast here. Dropping GPU prices dropping faster than thought. Join the conversation for some alien ice. Join the conversation along with some alien isolation. Join the conversation along with some alien isolation. So, yeah, I just want to get this off here really fast, guys, because I'm not going to promote the video. I'm not going to share it on Twitter. If you hear, this is also a notification test because many of you in the community have told me the notifications have been like a little, erratic, and you're either receiving the live stream notifications after the live stream has ended, and that's a little counterproductive or counterintuitive on YouTube's part. Nonetheless, though, I highly recommend that you watch the replays. They really help me out as a creator and just getting the content out in front of people. Now, with that out the way, before we jump into some alien isolation, again, I just want to point out this article, or point out Tech Radar's article here on this German tech site company. And before blast me and say, "Lad, that's over in Germany," doesn't matter. These are early signs of what's yet to come, and the drop off. Let me full disclaimer: the prices are very much still high and unreasonable, right? They are still well over suggested resale price, or with the main MSRP. But really fast here, and again, shout out to Tech Radar. As Cliff says, rumors of leaked benches of Intel's DG2, HBGD2 looks promising. Yeah, I mean, it would hopefully, hopefully Intel has looked back at this entire situation and has tried at least better than their competitors, their competition over in producing chips. Hopefully they have paid attention to this debacle and they are prepared to some capacity meet whatever demand, lie or whatever demand is waiting for their upcoming hardware release. So hopefully Intel is paying attention. Um, but it does look promising. I haven't looked at any leaks or read any rumors on it. When they do drop, maybe I'll read an official article or something to that extent. Not sure. I mean, obviously, probably won't cover it anytime soon here on the channel, but do want to keep the community and our audience in the loop. So just because I don't have the hardware on hand and in touch doesn't mean I can't talk about it and add my perspective or add commentary to it that could possibly even help you if you're out there in the audience, not you here right now, or maybe you here right now. Maybe it can help you make a future informed decision, excuse me, on that hardware or what to expect, or just add a little bit of context, say with any benchmarks that you might see on a reviewer site. So if that's you and you're here on the replay, definitely drop your comment down below. And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Definitely for the gentlemen that are here now, definitely be sure to hit the like button as we jump into it. I'm very eager to play some Alien Isolation and quite possibly finish the game. I don't know if we're at the end. I know another community member, Sparta Rules, the last pop-up live stream said, "Hey, you got that? There's a whole lot of that game left to play." And I said, "What? No way." So I looked at it on Epic, and it's like I have 14 and a half hours into the game, and the campaign is anywhere from about 15 to 20 hours long. Now, mind you, a lot of you have been watching me play it. I haven't really spun off and really explored the Nostromo. I haven't really explored the ship, and I haven't really branched out and tried to find all the hidden Easter eggs and all that good jazz. I've essentially played the game as linear as possible and as straightforward as possible. So we're going to jump into that. But first, let me read over and let's talk about this conversation, or let's talk about this article really fast. And at any time, feel free to add your commentary either right here with me now in the live chat about this article, or again, if you came along this live stream over on the channel, or if YouTube has found it in their heart to present it to you, then likewise, follow in on your on this discussion. Are you or have you been in the market for a graphics card almost in the last 9 months and you've been unable to find one? Have you been unable to complete your build? Did you, buy a graphics card overpriced, which is okay. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, just here to tell you how to make better decisions and informed decisions on your money. So if you were willing to, spend for an overpriced graphics card, like what should you get and what should you expect from that graphics card? But again, let's jump into it really fast here. Then we're going to jump over to some alien ISO. But Tech Radar says graphics card stock levels are improving at exorbitant prices sparked by huge demand in scalpers, or graphics card stock levels. First part of the article. Keep that in mind. Stock levels are improving, right? Because the problem is twofold. It's not binary. The problem is twofold. Low stock, inflated prices. Both of these things uh, correlate with one another, right? It's not necessarily that the Nvidia's words is that the supply is low. Nvidia says that the demand is at an all-time high. So stock levels won't normalize while demand is so high. The first sentence that this article wants to present to us is that graphics card stock levels are improving, right? They're still at exorbitant prices or highly inflated prices, but that's sparked by a huge demand in scalpers, something we've been talking about on so many different live streams and so many different videos. But this is caused by demand in scalpers, which is starting to drop fast, particularly in the case of NVIDIA's GPUs. This article does highlight what's going on with AMD graphics cards and a little bit of foresight or hindsight. It's still bad over on AMD side, but historically, I talked about this on last week's live show. Historically, AMD graphics cards were almost always hard to find at launch, especially with their most recent graphics cards, sans the RX 590. They're high-end graphics cards that have really, hit the market and actually hit the market with relevancy. So, but the German tech site 3D Center has taken another snapshot of the graphics card market in its home country. So again, this is based off of a German tech site. But let's face it, fam, it's going to start there. And as this article points out, it's already started at other markets. Why the States is so behind? We're always last and behind to catch up, but when we do, we almost certainly get it right, and we do it right, and we lead by example. That's not like country pride or anything. That's just given facts. We are a little slow to react compared to what the rest of the world may do, but when we do, we are, efficient, if you will, in our response. At least we all can hope in terms of graphics card stock improving. Cliff says, looking close to 37 like performance, hopefully drivers will hold up. We need a new GPU competitor and somebody with deep pockets, right? We need a little bit of both. And Intel definitely has they definitely have the capital. They got the spend. They have the R&D budget to get it done. I really think AMD should be really worried more so than Nvidia. Off the top of my head, I'm not really sure who has the greater value or the greater net worth or who has more capital in the bank, but I would likely say perhaps it's very close between Intel and Nvidia, simply because both of them they have AI technology and data center technologies. Nvidia doesn't just make graphics cards like their GeForce. They don't just make gaming graphics cards, right? Intel makes CPUs for DIY builders. They make them for OEMs. They make them for data centers as well, and for servers and different, all sorts of different companies. I mean, they're not just like B2C. They're also B2B. That's not just like brand to consumer, but it's also brand to brand or business to business. Intel just doesn't, serve you and I, normal folk. They also serve larger corporations and data centers as well. Cliff says, so demand is falling then. Well, let's read the article and maybe I could try to answer that. But off the top of my head, I'm going to say I don't think demand is falling. I more so just like I agree with this article at this part here where it just says stock levels are improving. So it's creating this facade, in my opinion, that demand is falling. It makes it seem like, oh, well, there's not a lot of people looking for graphics cards right now, and the number has slowly diminished, right? There's not as many people looking for graphics cards, but I think demand is still very much high, and you'll see why here in a second as we scroll through this website a little bit further. But let me jump back a little bit. It says German tech site 3D Center, so that's the site that the not the manufacturer but the retailer, German tech site 3D Center has taken another snapshot of the graphics card market in its home country. And it's excitingly optimistic overview. Well, relative to how the situation has been so far this year in terms of GPU availability. Now, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit as the article just points out that it's at this point of the article, it's referring to NVIDIA's current gen. Of course, their Ampere graphics cards. That's the RTX 30 series or the RTX 3000 series, right? With Cliff or XLR8 Gaming was just mentioned. Their mid-tier graphics card is the RTX 3070, and the 3070 Ti, I believe, is scheduled to come out next month. I believe. It's hard. It doesn't even matter because, well, let's just continue on. But pricing for these NVIDIA graphics cards were, yes, 3 times the recommended asking price in May. Definitely true. But here's where it gets juicy, y'all. The report, the report observes, and that it has sunk to a 91% increase in June, or nearly double. So yes, the article says in relative terms, pricing is still massively inflated. So that's 91% above manufacturer suggested resale price, MSRP, that nobody has been able to see um, in the almost in the last year. Let's keep it a stack. Almost in the last year. But the recommended asking price in May, the report observes, has sunk to 91%, or has sunk to a 91% increase in June, or nearly double. So what did it say? It was 100 and let me see if I could scroll up here and find it. And as it points out that yes, relative terms, pricing is still massively inflated, but it's dropping very fast. It went from, let's scroll down here. So this article, they didn't use NVIDIA's, they didn't have a benchmark for NVIDIA's graphics cards price dropping, but the article or the German tech site 3D Center did give us a benchmark for AMD graphics cards, and to show just how fast that decline is coming in. Because I said it here in upcoming weeks, and I believe at last past couple live streams that I said, well, in my honest opinion, just giving how economics works, right? I think prices are going to deflate faster than they inflated. They're going to drop fast, and I'm not saying this is like a good sign, or I mean this is a good sign, but I'm not saying that this is like a good thing. Now, oh hey, go out and buy your graphics cards. I'm saying this is a sign, a positive sign during a time where there weren't many positive signs about what's going on in the GPU market, and will there and are there any signs of it slowing down? By slowing down, we mean we need the prices to come down. See, we like to talk about the used market here, and I'm not just speaking to, DIY builders or, system integrators, independent system integrators who say want to buy new graphics cards. This applies to the used market as well. I mean, that's where I want to see prices drop faster than the new market. I want to see graphics cards selling for their original value, at least close to it. I was reviewing a few live shows, I believe, from back in October of last year, October of 2020. And one of them, we were talking about the used market, and I was reviewing that graphics card and just seeing RX 580s on the used market for 119 and 120 and 149 for a used RX 580. That is what I eventually want the market, at least the secondhand market, to revert to. I want prices to drop over there even faster than they have with this German, or at least over in Germany, right? But as the article points out, that AMD, on the other hand, hasn't been faring so well, with Team Red's graphics cards struggling to make some kind of headway, although some models have moved in a positive direction. The good news is, and here's where it gets juicy once again, listen up, y'all. The good news is that the average of all of this is still a drop in pricing for AMD, though. So this is more so for AMD, but this same thing is nigh applicable to NVIDIA graphics cards. So the RX 6000 series GPU peaked at 114% over the recommended list price in May. You all know that even if you might be content with your graphics card, or you might have already settled on the fact that you probably won't be able to get one anytime soon if you're not working with a budget in excess of at least $600 or more, $700 or more over on the RTX 30 series side, and even on the RX 6000 series side, you're looking at an entry of at least say $1,000 for even a 6700 XT. But excuse me, the article points out that GPUs peaked at 114% in May, and that has now receded to 81% up in June, though it did drop to 77% right at the end of May. So yeah, there was a small uptick, right? Because it dropped to 77% in the May, and then right back up to 81% in June. But it's the what, a 4% increase versus a almost 30% decrease. That's fat in just a month's time. So imagine what the future could hold, say 2 months from now, 3 months from now. Even if we say, all right, maybe prices will recede by 10% over 3 months. That's 30%. So even further down, which will make graphics cards selling about 50% over MSRP, which is really, I mean, that's still horrible, right? Considering that that makes a say $499 what RTX 3070 still about little over 800 bucks, give or take, but it's still a positive sign. It's a positive sign. It's a positive sign that with what China is doing by opening up more semiconductor fabrication sites all over, not just China, but all over the globe. Here, coming here in the States, yes, it's going to take time for those sites to get up and running and operational, but it's still a positive outlook or a positive sign in the future that we could see normalcy before the end of this year. Remember a few live streams I had asked the community, I said, hey, what's your best or worst prediction? Um, I had predicted that by middle of 2022 or quarter four of 2022, we will see graphics cards in stock. They will be not only just a price reduction, but they will be in stock. I could be wrong, but at this point, I feel 70-30 confident that they will. This almost adds precedence, although it's important to note, yes, this is over in, this is a German market. This is a German market, but they are the same products. It's the same 3080, right? That say Cliff has, or Accelerated Gaming, or it's the same, um, you know, RTX 3070 that you might be hunting for if you're ready to upgrade, say, from a GTX 1070 or a GTX 970. That's a heck of a generational leap, but staying within the same class or the same 70 series, if you will, like a mid-tier card that can, maybe open the doorway for some 1440p gaming, but definitely allow you to not have to compromise at 1080p with most of the games you want to play, especially if 60 hertz is your target refresh rate. But this article pointed out that yes, RX 6000 series, while GPUs peaked at 114%, that's true. I saw 6900 XTs selling for almost wow, like over 2 grand, 25. They were selling for what RTX 3090s are selling for. And at that point, you're like, which one would you rather have? If you could afford, like right now, if you had $2,400 and you had to pick between a massively 114% inflated RX 6900 XT versus say an RTX 3090, which one would you go with? Think about it. There's more value for your money, if you will, going with the RTX 3090. The MSRP for the 6900 XT is $1,000. It's $1,000. So this is why it hurts, but this is a positive sign. It's not all cut and dry. It's not say the end of the tech demic. I still think we are maybe about 6-7 months from easing up on, or kind of moving away from the tech demic. I would say we're at least like 6, 7 months, like 6, 7 months. We're nearly there. By like January, the signs would be even clearer to hear. We would start the because most of our audience is based here in the States. We do got some foreign friends and fam in the house, but most of our audience is predominantly stateside. So by then, and possibly even sooner, this is a worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is another 6 months from now. We may see things slowly start to continue to drop. Even if that's at a 5 to 10% reduction in price, that's a nearly 60 to 50% drop off in 6 to 7 months that we can see. If I saw a RX 6900 XT sell it for 20% above MSRP, I'd buy it. That's that like 12, a little over 11, close to $1,200, something to that extent. I would buy it. It's not bad at that point, but way over 2 grand, that's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. You would almost say that paying that extra amount is worth the rarity behind that graphics card because there's simply not a lot of them out there as it is, right? And if AMD really will drop, say, 7000 series on RDNA 3, if they're going to say announce it next year, then it could make that RX 6900 XT price drop even greater, especially if AMD is, say, able to move the bar in performance, even by, say, 7, 8, 9% from a theoretical, hypothetical 7900 XT, right? Very not, it's not far from the realm of possibilities, y'all. Cliff says, hey, we'll take any. Let me scroll up a little bit. Cliff says, hey, we'll take any price reduction, right? I mean, look at this, over 114% in May, and an 81%, or it dropped to 81% in June, just over a month. Like that sharp 81% is still high, y'all. Like that's still very much a lot to pay for at that point. Again, let's use the 6900 XT. You're looking at that graphics card being very close to 2 grand, and it's a powerful graphics card. Yes, 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 RAM or GDDR6X. Does it have X? I believe it has X. Faster RAM. It's a fast graphics card. Not at 2 grand though. 81% markup. I'm very curious to see what the decline. I will continue to follow this report, and I will continue to bring it to our audience's attention because not only do I want to maintain the status quo of PC gaming, but I also want to make sure that at least this community, our community, is aware of that. It is hope. It's not all gloom and doom with PC gaming. I said that this too will pass. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The gaming industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It is way too much money involved just for it to seize up and dry up like that in less than a year's time. We're talking about from what, October releases with the RX 3000 RTX 30 series, and December with the 6900 and 6800 XT, and the 6700 XT came not too soon thereafter. Okay, we're talking about a less than 12 months. I think it's idiocracy to think that PC gaming is dead simply because of these issues that have come cumulative or have just banded together and one massive problem of price inflation, limited stock and availability, which has presented this facade of there being super high demand. The demand isn't high amongst PC gamers. The demand is high for other industries, right? The demand is high for other industries. Let me put it this way, and I hope not to rub anybody the wrong way or take this the wrong way. We're over 100 videos on this channel. A lot of you have been hearing me talk for more than a year now. But if you were using a GTX 970 summer of 2020 or a GTX 700 series graphics card or a 900 series graphics card, if you were using one of those graphics cards, you could have upgraded between three generations: 10th series Pascal, 20 series Turing, and 16 series graphics cards. All when they were available would have made for great upgrade prices, right? If you were on a 970, a GTX 970 at the time before the bubble exploded and graphics cards were hard to find at reasonable prices, aka affordable prices, you missed ample opportunities. So it's hard for me to get with, well, I had a GTX 970. You wanted to upgrade to a graphics card that didn't even exist yet, fam, right? You skipped over 3 generations of graphics cards. When even a GTX 1070 over a 970 would have been a decent upgrade at the time when Pascal dropped, or a 1660 Ti or a 1660 non-Ti or non-Super also would have been performance enhancing upgrades at the time when the 1660 was under $200, right? And even the 1650 Super, when that was $169, when you can take advantage of NVIDIA's new encoder and NVIDIA's new NVEC encoder and other features, right? So I can't bond with the concept that, oh well, now I can't upgrade my graphics card. I'm stuck with this GTX 970. I'm stuck with this GTX 770. Thanks miners, thanks cryptocurrency and all what have you. And you know me, my personal stance on GPU mining is I'm not against it. I don't bash the miners. I don't bash the crypto gurus. It's just not for me. I don't do it. That doesn't mean that you should or shouldn't do it. I strongly believe that it is up to the GPU manufacturers to meet the supply and demand of both consumer groups, both GPU miners and gamers. That's on Nvidia to tackle that, or and AMD in this part, and maybe here soon Intel with their DGX series or their upcoming graphics card series. Sparta Rules 1993 is good to see you. Sparta Rules Anthony says, "Hey, what's up to everybody?" And to myself, it's good to see you. We were just talking about price drops, right? Anthony, you came in at the right time because we were just highlighting this article from Tech Radar. Again, shout out to Tech Radar. This article pointed out it's a German website that, ran a, just going to give you up to speed, and anybody else who just joined us, welcome. I do want to remind everybody to hit that like button for me on your way in or out. This is an unscheduled live stream, so totally understand if you're unable to stay. You might have been, doing something way more important than hanging out with me, but I do appreciate anybody. And we are going to play some Alien Isolation. I'm going to jump into it, but I did want to point out this article really fast here at the top of this live stream because it wanted me to either do a separate video talking about this or talking about it on the pop-up live stream. So here we are, unscripted, raw, and real. But this article from a German website called 3D Center, or what was it called? Maybe PC here. Yeah, 3D Center, a German tech site called 3D Center, had did a report on NVIDIA's current gen Ampere cards and RX 6000 series cards. And TLDR, things are starting to look good. They are starting to improve. Remember how I said on previous live streams that Lab's prediction is that these prices, not availability. I'm not going to talk about availability. That's out of even the people who are inflating the prices. This out of their control. It's out of the control of the sellers who are inflating their prices. It's even out of the control of the online retailers who are listing these products. It's out of their control. What is in their control is the MSRP. How much they list the graphics cards for, because each graphics card has an MSRP, right? The RX 6900 XT's MSRP is $1,000. But you will not find it for $1,000 even on larger reseller sites. It's going for a little bit over that. I'm not even gonna say a little bit. Let's call it for what it is, about 80%, which is accurate. But their report pointed out that there was a significant decrease in price markups. Right, in May, their report observed that GPUs peaked at 114%. This was in May, but it dropped down. Let's just say for what it is, it dropped to 77% at the end of May, but increased slightly to 81%. So let's just take the median number here, 81%, and compare it to that drop off. This is almost a 30% reduction in price in just 1 month. 81% is still stupid high. That's still a little bit too much. It's a ridiculous amount of money to pay for a graphics card. 81% above MSRP. Let's continue to use the 6900 XT here as our example, and that would put that graphics card at most likely close to $2,000 if you're here stateside and you have to apply any retail tax or sales tax to that purchase, which you even have to do online. It's frustrating. I live in a state where we have sales taxes, but I'm from a state, excuse me, Delaware, that normally doesn't have sales taxes. And so even when you buy something and it's say shipped to, if you buy it in Delaware, it's shipping to an address they make you that's not in that state, they very much still apply the sales tax to it. So you're looking at a graphics card that would run you over 2 grand once you apply the sales tax to that purchase. But this is still a positive sign of what's yet to come. um, it's this could be 6 months from now. It could be 7 months from now. It can be what I imagine 7 months from now. I said earlier in this pop up that I believe it's about 6 to 7 months, or quarter quarter four is when we will see graphics cards in stock. Mid 2022, right? By mid early, like the first quarter of 2022. So about spring of 2022. I highly predict, and this article adds credence to my prediction, that we're not at the end of the tech demic, but holy smokes, friends and lab fam, we are getting close. We are getting close as enthusiasts. We are getting close to even be able to, when you are ready to upgrade your graphics card, upgrade a friend's graphics card. I know Cliff is a system integrator, so Cliff builds, and just like Tricion too, over in the Netherlands. Netherlands. Man, I almost want to say Neverland when I think of that. But Tricion, the young gentleman over there, is getting a bag by building PCs, and both have shared in the story that it's become increasingly difficult. Even I myself find myself doing less client builds, and I find myself doing more service-based calls, right? Taking more, hey, my Windows is freezing, because if you're unable to upgrade your graphics card, the next best thing I preach and tell my clients is take the necessary steps to protect your hardware. Make sure there are no critical failures within your hardware. If you're experiencing issues early, let's fix them. Computers are a lot like a car. If there's one problem wrecking the system, if the problem goes unchecked, then it could trickle on to other components. It can cause issues in other places. So I find myself doing more service-based calls. Not a lot of people is interested in, say, new builds because of the graphics card. As soon as I get into the conversation of, whoa, you want a system, if you don't have a budget for a dedicated graphics card of at least $400 for a used model, then you likely need to either lower your expectations and start off with something that's more available, say an integrated GPU. But this is a positive sign even for system integrators. But in the top of the live stream, or this live stream, I pointed out that more so, I am eager to see the secondhand market or the used market reflect these price decreases, these price drops. I would like to see value restored over on the used market, right? RX 580s not selling for $600-700. That is insane. Or GTX 1660 Ti's selling for the same amount of money. A GTX 1070, I bought my GTX 10 or got it in a trade-in, and it was valued at $250, and I still got cash on top of the deal, but it was valued at $250. Even at the time, I had said, well, I got this in a trade-in, I got some cash, and I can either hold on to it and make more relevant content around it, or just sell it in a build or sell it as an individual unit. And I held on to it. It was just, I looked at the bubble explode, and I'm like, whoa, I better hold on to this. It's worth more. It's selling way more for what it's worth. At the time, 2.5 times than even what I would have made, about $400 on it if I had sold it. And most of that really would have been all profit because, again, I got it on a trade-in. Okay. But this article, this site is, not this site, this 3D Center's report, the German report, is it's a positive outlook into the future of what's to come. Even if these prices drop by 5%, 5-10% over the next 7 months. We're looking at GPU prices under 50% of what they're selling for. This should trickle over down into the used market, into the secondhand market. Early in the lifespan of my channel, I said, hey, I like to consider myself a secondhand or a used, a used market guru. There's so many larger tech tubers who cover all things new. You've all seen it, right? When the 5700G dropped, how many times did y'all see? How many thumbnails and titles did y'all see with tech tubers reviewing it? They have to. But who's covering the secondhand market, right? Where's the love for the secondhand tech enthusiasts? Nothing wrong with the new stuff. Nothing, absolutely positively nothing wrong with the new stuff. I'm gonna try to say this without butchering the name, but is that a play on 7 or Psi 4y4? It's good to see you, fam. I don't think I would have remembered your name, and I don't think we had the opportunity of engage with one another. So 44, what's happening? It's good to see you. This is we normally don't go live on whatever day of the week this is. This is our part of our ongoing pop-up live stream series where I just pop up, as the title implies, have a heavily having the live stream revolving around a topic or discussion within the industry that could be relevant for you as a member here in this audience and even as a consumer. But 44 says, why graphics cards are so expensive recently, especially in India. There were so many graphics cards available in 2019, and now there is very less. Well, 4Y4, if we go all the way back till about, we don't even have to go back that far. Let's go back to about November, December, and January is when things really, between that time is when things really, the bubble really exploded. But 4Y4, it's a combination of multiple reasons. It's not just one. Okay, you have the global pandemic, right, which has wrecked early on in 2020, wrecked so many different economies because economies literally grinded to a halt. So once you stop a machine like that from producing, it's hard to get it back up and going. That makes sense, right? Think about it. If you had a great big old transformer that was walking and destroying and just wrecking things, if you stop that transformer and it kneeled down to the ground and it sat there for 12 months, how much work and energy would it take to get that transformer going again? It's such a large machine. Maybe that was a bad analogy. Nope, rocking with it, going to stick with it. Think about how much energy it would take to get that large machine, the transformer, up and going again. It's the same thing with the semiconductor industry, 4Y4N. Semiconductor industry slowed down, demand increased as cryptocurrency. I'm not sure what it looks like over there in India, but we have had a few members in our audience that are from India. So shout out to my guy Samson Santosh. He's a longtime community member here, but I believe he's over India, and he's been telling me that not only graphics card prices has increased over there at 4Y4. He's also told me that SSD prices have gone up over there as well. He told me he paid about 25% more for a 120 gigabyte Kingston SSD, which is crazy. I hope that won't be the case. We've already suffered through a memory issue. Who remembers that? Who remembers when RAM was ridiculously overpriced? And it just wasn't overpriced. RAM was hard to find. You will not be able to complete a build without memory. You can complete a build without a dedicated graphics card, but you cannot finish a build without memory, without RAM. Holy cow, you're not going to get far at all. You won't get far at all. You need RAM. That was a very bad time. But 4Y4, it's a multitude of reasons. One, demand is high, supply is low, to put it plain and simple. It's not just demand from gamers. There's not like there's been a boom of PC gamers and everybody just wants to build a dedicated graphics, build a high-end gaming PC, because one thing we have to take into consideration, most first-time builds aren't high-end builds. Even if these graphics cards, 30 series graphics cards, were available, they would likely still very much be well out of the realm of most people who want to build. AMD and Nvidia, we're still waiting on lower end cards. It could be a reason that they're waiting to drop them. Maybe they're waiting for, the market to stabilize themselves. But where's the 6500 XT? Where's the 6600 XT? Where's the RTX 3050 and 3050 Ti? Those are graphics cards that most consumers would gravitate towards. Even the 3060 is very much an entry level 1080p 60 plus, 60 plus hertz or 60 plus FPS graphics card that can definitely get the job done at the highest of graphics settings. But if that's something you're not necessarily into, but you want a modern new graphics card because the 20 series has been discontinued, you can still find them, but you won't necessarily find them new on the shelf. But graphics cards in the 50 Ti, XX50 Ti class and XX50 class, those are the graphics cards. If we're talking about under $300, right? Just like the 1650 Super was, the one I reviewed that's no longer sitting back there in the box because my daughter uses it now. But the 1650 Super, I paid $189 for that with tax. $189. So if you picked up, say, a Ryzen 2600 or 2600X or a previous generation Ryzen CPU or an i5 Intel 9th generation or 10th generation, and you want a 1080p graphics card that can keep up with your CPU, that won't bottleneck your system, you would have likely been in that class under $300, right? A 1660 Super or a 1660 Ti under $300. Not necessarily a graphics card like the 3070 and the 3080 that would put your total build over $1,000, right? Maybe even more, considered on high end the other components are. But 4Y and 4, they may be high, but I really suspect, and I have said this on the previous few live shows, and I'm not sure if you're a subscriber for 4Y and 4, but I tell you what, if you're not subscribed, I definitely recommend you subscribe to the channel because we do go live every Saturday, our normal time. And we talk about this so much. I said that I projected the prices will drop faster than they increase. We didn't see a 31% increase over a month's time, fam. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, because we didn't. Graphics card prices didn't shoot up this high. They didn't drop this fast. They didn't increase by this much, this fast, when the supply demand issue first started, right? They did not increase this fast. We did not see a 30% increase over a month's time, right? We just didn't. They just weren't available, right? The last graphics card the last big build video I did, which that video has been dead in the water now. I talked about that video. I love the video. It's one of my favorite videos I produce, right? That's the best PC to build under $900. Fam, I pretty much produced that video. It came out in January or at very end of December. But I started production on that video maybe end of November, right? And worked on it the whole of December. We picked up that 1660 Ti for $279 is what it was online, but then we couldn't get it online. We had to go to the Best Buy, and the Best Buy wasn't in our state, and we ended up paying like $329, $339, somewhere along the lines of there. And that still wasn't that bad given that it was a high-end add-in board variant. But the prices didn't go up this fast, this sharp. It gradually increased. Um, and now and this is why it's so far-fetched to see graphics cards selling for what they are now. As 4Y and 4 have pointed out, they're like, man, why are they so expensive recently? But they're only as expensive 4Y and 4 because you have people in the market, both retailers and private sellers, taking advantage of the situation, taking advantage of the lack of supply, right, and the increased demand. It's not just DIY builders right now. It's not just system integrator builders right now. There's system integrators that are looking for these graphics card chips. It's also the automobile industry. It's also home security, data centers, other larger corporations that will get first pickings are also in the market for these graphics cards. Nvidia and AMD has everything to gain by selling them to them first because they will buy more in bulk. They won't just buy one graphics card like you and I want to do. I could be wrong. Maybe Cliff wants two RTX 3080 Ti's. I don't know. Tell me, Cliff. But 4Y and 4, I know that response could be a little bit all over the place, but we're going to talk about it more. I do want to jump into some Alien Isolation because I do want to try to finish that game. I didn't think that we have much left over, and I said I wasn't going to be live long, but I do want to try to see if we can get through that game. If I smell whatever close towards the end, then we'll keep it rocking. But let me get caught up in the chat here before I break it up and we close out this article. Sparta Rules earlier said that I've been seeing a lot of graphics cards go extremely low prices, even close to MSRP in some cases. Yeah, and you know what, Sparta Rules, I don't know if you saw it over in the Discord, but that's something Tricion had also pointed out over on the Discord. Is that Tricion had pointed out that he started seeing prices drop early on. He was like rather ecstatic behind it. I could feel it in that young man's text, right, over on the Discord. Like I could sense that he may not even be interested in buying a graphics card, but for the most part, all of us just know what it means to start seeing these graphics cards drop down to a state that's normal. I've been said we need to get to a normalcy. We need to get back to the value. We need to get back to where the value is restored in these graphics cards, both new and used, because the 6900 XT is valued. You hear MSRP, don't think of just a profit margin for the manufacturer, fam. Okay? MSRP, we could trade that in for value. The 6900 XT, sorry if that 9 pops a little bit. We're gonna rock with this here soon. I'm gonna do a short unboxing, maybe even a short, right? I've been toying with the idea of shorts. I'm not even gonna get into that because then I'll lose my train of thought here what I'm trying to say. But I'm indifferent to shorts. But I apologize if the 9 popped. But the 6900 XT is valued at $1,000. AMD has said that regardless, this graphics card, this GPU, this high-end graphics card offers this performance at this resolution with these features, and we have valued this product at $1,000. This is what we suggest our partners and resellers sell it for. If AMD thought the 6900 XT was worth, if AMD thought it was valued at 2 grand, then they would have sold it for 2 grand, and then everybody would have said, "Oh, AMD, you guys are bugging. We thought the Radeon 7 was too much money," which come to find out it was because it didn't perform great, right? It was like barely faster than a GTX 1080, and it cost more than a GTX 1080, and had twice as much VRAM, and it didn't even matter, right? But this article is just sharing that this is a positive sign of what's to come. If this was just over from May to June, a 30% decrease from just May to June alone, imagine when we're talking about comes August when we're doing our summer wrap up. Imagine what this is going to look like 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months from now. If we continue down this trend, right? Obviously, we don't. I'm concerned, not a whole lot, simply because it dropped. Prices receded all the way to 77% at the end of May, but then slowly ticked back up by 4%. Excuse me, to 81%. So that's something that I said I'm going to continue to report on, and I'm going to continue to follow these numbers, and I will continue to report back and share it with the community. And let me scroll up here really fast. Sparta Rules has said that a lot of scalpers are getting desperate because they're not selling the cards. Yeah, I mean, we're winning. I don't think we should fight the war against miners and cryptocurrency miners, but scalpers and opportunists, I think we can fight them. We can fight them by simply ignoring their overly inflated prices. I think there's a case to be made that depending on what the graphics card is, what your financial situation is, and the performance level that you want to invest in, a case can be made to say, pull the trigger on a graphics card. But when it's 81%, 100%, 140% over MSRP, and these are new prices, then it's a tough pill to swallow. But when you are dealing with a private seller, which most scalpers and opportunists are, when you're dealing with a private seller, you have more negotiating power. You cannot negotiate with a micro center, right? Oh, you can try. And micro center will price match, but good luck with that. I believe, yeah, micro center price matches. I believe Best Buy does too, from their competitors. But you will not be able to go into a store and likely negotiate the price down to where it's even respectable. It's a respectable price for both the buyer and the seller. That's going to happen on the used market. You're going to have more leeway. That's how we combat the scalpers and the opportunists. We're starving them out pretty much, right? We're starving them out. It reminds me of I'm a big sci-fi fan, all right? It reminds me of an older Twilight Zone episode where I believe it was soldiers who were trying to like starve out or suffocate the enemies in another cave. I'm not going to get too into it. Now that I think about it, YouTube may not want me to go into the graphic details, but essentially we are starving the scalpers. Yes, make them drop their price. Make them feel like, hey, I gotta let this go. I gotta sell it. I might miss. Make them feel like they could miss the opportunity because, as this article pointed out, that is the consensus for retailers, right? Is that they want to sell these graphics cards as fast as they can right here before prices fall even further. So who are we really mad at, y'all? Who are we really mad at? Says, as 3D Center points out, at the moment, there appears to be a pretty heated race between German retailers, undercutting each other with pricing to ensure that the greater amounts of inventory of current gen graphics cards now coming through are sold before prices fall even further. Lab fam, what's up, TMZ? I'm gonna get to you in a second, fam. It's good to see you, though. I'm getting caught up in the chat here as we're discussing the positive signs, uh, the GPU mark or this German report from 3D Center points out. But we're not just winning against the scalpers, y'all. We got the retailers fighting each other. Score one for the community, score one for the consumers, y'all. They are undercutting each other with pricing to ensure right here. German retailers are undercutting each other with pricing to ensure that the greater amounts of inventory of current gen graphics cards now coming through are sold before prices fall even further. So if they have it, if this is, I know there's been conspiracy theories floating around that this is a contrived issue, right? This was manufactured, this was planned, right? Planned, you make it seem like the supply is low to then increase the prices, and everybody will go out and buy it. I mean, it's effed up. Call it for what it is. It's jacked up, but from a capitalistic point of view, it's rather brilliant. Dare I say it? I mean, I'm all for liberty and all those good things, but deep down inside, y'all, I run a business. I'm a capitalist, right? I believe the harder I work and I put into the business, the more not just money, but the more opportunity I will have, right? Opportunity comes though through money. But German retailers, they're fighting themselves, y'all. We're winning the fight. We are winning the fight. I said it in the video, which again, if you haven't, I know most of you have here, but this is more so for our replay viewers and any lurkers that are hanging around. If you haven't seen that video, the fate of or the doomsday clock video I published 3 weeks ago. Watch that video. I shared a lot of these sentiments in that video before this report was even released and published by 3D Center. I said that the prices are going to fall faster than they rose. And now the retailers, at least over in Germany, it's going to trickle here on the state side. This article pointed out that it's also in Australia where stock levels are purportedly starting to get back to pre-pandy levels. Awesome. Shout out to my guy Brian over at Tech Yes City, right? So things are starting to look. These are positive signs for those of you who just now joined us. We were pointing out that in May, this report from this German retailer, 3D Center, had published a report that highlighted that GPU prices peaked at 114% in May, but has receded to 81% in June. It dropped to 77%, but then it went slightly back up by 4%. But nonetheless, a near 30%, 30 plus percent price drop in just a month's time. Where are we going to be at in 3 or 4 months, y'all? Lab said that I'm sticking to my guns, y'all. Lab said that we won't see stock normalize until 2022, spring of 2022. I could be wrong. I could be wrong for the good though, because that could shorten. That timeline could very much shorten. I said that we don't need to fix the supply problem first. We need to fix the pricing problem, because unlike the supply problem, if we are able to fix the pricing problem, that will trickle on down to the two divided markets, the used and the new market. Because the used market was affected by these things. Why? Used market inventory didn't dry up, did it, y'all? We can jump to eBay right now and we will see an abundance of graphics cards available over there, new and old. unfortunately, new and old. But if we stick to that used price to performance and we say start looking at your 980 Ti's and your 970s and your 960s, even the 5700 XT, which is a graphics card that before this bubble exploded, I was just getting ready. This is what had my eyes peeled to it because at the time, the new generations was popping, were just getting ready to come out. New generations like the 30 series and RX 6000 series, it's new features and all. VRAM was the marketing buzzword here. 16 gigabytes of VRAM, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, 24 gigabytes of VRAM. It's an insane amount of VRAM, right? But the 5700 XT was a graphics card that I was going to recommend and create hella content around. But then the bubble popped. And the 5700 XT even right now likely is about a $300 to $350 graphics card, maybe even less, somewhere about there. Like I would pay no more than $350 for a used 5700 XT, and that would very much depend on its condition and the add-in board variant, right? The cooler, is it a reference cooler? Is it like an Asus ROG Strix? Is it a Gigabyte Aorus Extreme, or like what is the add-in board maker that would make me say, yeah, I will pull the trigger. This graphics card offers fantastic value at this price point. I believe new it was $399. And let me get caught up before I. All right, let me get caught up in the chat because we gotta play some Alien ISO, y'all. We gotta play. I'm eager to play it. All right, I'm eager to play it. Um, so we got. All right, so yeah, Sparta rules. So a lot of scalpers getting desperate. Yeah, let's stop. Let's stop feeding the scalpers, y'all. Cliff says, I think. Let me scroll real up. Cliff said, I think there's buyer fatigue as well. In fact, their buyers fed up and checking out. Yeah, in terms of viewership and with their wallet. I mean, I think that they didn't check out permanently. At least Labs optimistic about it because again, what's the message here, y'all? What's the mission? Convert as many gamers over to this platform as possible. So long as there are video games to be played and there are people willing to play them, the hardware right now isn't widely available, but that most likely won't be the forever case. But I think it is both. Cliff is right. I think it's buyers are fed up, and it's a little bit of buyers fatigue. This has been going on for nearly 9 months now, almost a year. Right, it'll be about a year in October, but it's been going on for quite a while now, and a lot of gamers have either a waited to upgrade their hardware. So if you have a 1080 Ti, my opinion, you don't. You are okay with waiting it out. If you have a 1080 Ti, 1070, 1060, if you're like ninth, seventh generation is pushing it, depending on the games, you're probably feeling it because you're VRAM limited by the way you can run your games. If it's 1080p, you likely can only run them at 1080p low settings because I believe the 770 or the high 780 Ti only has 3 gigabytes of VRAM. So you're limited in the way you can play your games, but you're not limited in PC gaming. You still have the benefits, the luxury, the pros of PC gaming. And Cliff says, I heard, because we answered C4Y and C4Y4's comment. And C4Y4, if you're still here, let me know if that helped or if that didn't help. It's perfectly fine. I will do my best to try to further explain as we transition over to Alien Isolation. But Cliff says, I heard countries such as India were diverting some of their stock to the U.S. where the market was more readily able to pay the crazy market prices. And, wouldn't be surprised. I'm actually curious is would the U.S. still have to pay import taxes on those graphics cards? Or maybe there's some shady backdoor way they can do it to where there's no extra cost involved. But that's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And Mrs. Mom says, hey, everyone, a little late, but glad to see you guys are here to pop up live. Surprise, everybody. How is everyone doing on this beautiful day? Yeah, it's a Tuesday, and no, we normally don't go live. Oh, I keep saying it's Tuesday. I think it's Wednesday. I hope it's Wednesday. But we don't go live on his day. We go live Saturday, for those of you who don't know. Cliff says, what do you think could be some positive things to come out of this entire situation? Stuff like new foundries, relying less on overseas boundaries. What could be some of the other long-term positives? So that's a great question. I think that one long-term positive that we can see the prices for these products coming down simply because the manufacturers have found a way to not necessarily cut costs by cutting production, but the very fact that they are able to say move it closer to the states, there's less cost involved with say transporting the graphics cards, paying import taxes, things of that nature. There's less logistics involved. So less logistics could mean a greater price reduction. It's one reason why, just to add on to that theory, that we saw the 30 series prices come down as much as they did. As technology improves or becomes better, it should become more affordable, right? So that is where I think some of the positive long terms that could come out of this. Maybe more GPU classes, right? I don't necessarily think we need more. I digress. I don't think we necessarily need more GPU classes. Obviously, right now we all know what we need is graphics cards, right? But even if it's a small price drop, but I think that with these new foundries and moving a lot of the manufacturing over here, Cliff, and all of our other um, stateside viewers, that although theoretically that could cause it to drop, but producing in the states is expensive because of just how our labor laws are formatted and just how workers have certain rights that other workers unfortunately don't have overseas. So that would still drive the cost of those products up. But off the top of my head, some long-term positives though. I could see this. I could see the cost not being shifted over to sellers as much as say the manufacturers and the retailers. They're not paying that extra cost. They pass that over to the consumers. They have a bottom line. We don't. We want the product. They have bottom lines. They have investors. They have shareholders that they have to appeal. They're not trying to appeal us. They just want our wallets, or they want what's in it, whether that be plastic or paper, right? They have shareholders and investors that they have to appeal to. So they're not going to absorb those extra costs. They're going to pass that off to us consumers. So with new foundries opening and like you said, relying less on overseas shipping and shipments coming over, this could reduce that cost that we are required to have to absorb. Cliff says that we could all. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He says that is there any positive that we could all learn from this? In my opinion, I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, stick to your means. Know what your needs are. Understand, especially relative to PC gaming, understand what it is that you want to accomplish with your machine so that you don't overspend. And regardless of where you are in life, I'm going to tell you right now, patience is a virtue and it's so important to have it, right? It's okay to play the long game. If anything, I'm here to tell you now, it's okay to play the long game. I have instructed our community to play the long game, right? This is a long con. If it is a conspiracy between Nvidia, AMD, and their partners, then shame on them. And I'm a firm believer of karma, just like CDPR, what happened with them, right? But I think patience is a virtue, and I think that playing the long game, right, or playing the waiting game, could benefit you in the long run. All right, you don't. I'm totally against the idea of like this FOMO is called in the creator space, like fear of something. That's so bad, man. I take the L. But it's essentially keeping up with the Joneses, right? Somebody has a new graphics card, you feel like you need to upgrade to it. Or here comes, we talked about it on the live show where I called it the fixed upgrade mindset. Is avoiding that fixed upgrade mindset. Hopefully, a lot of us as consumers, especially PC enthusiasts and gamers, we have learned what it means to have a fixed upgrade mindset. Like you feel the need to have to upgrade just because something new is out and available. Remember, I've been saying this since as long as before we even started going live, that new hardware doesn't make your old hardware obsolete. Okay. It could almost certainly still add value to it. You need an example? Look at the RTX 30 series and 2000 series. RTX 30 series dropped, there were none to be found. What did that do to users who had 20 series? It shot their value up through the roof, right? It didn't instantly make their graphics cards obsolete. Heck, it didn't even make them invaluable. It caused their value to shoot through the roof just because something new faster and fresh was out. So, could we learn from this? Absolutely. Stick to your means, stick to your needs, play the long game, don't have a fixed upgrade mindset. Patience is a virtue, but it's one we can explore all together. Um, Privately, I know I have discussed with some of you about the difficulty, even larger tech tubers, and one large tech tuber published a video said that PC gaming is dead. A few of them did, and their struggles too. But here's my thing, y'all. They're complaining about, and I'm complaining about it too. I don't get sampled hardware, so any review is always an informed decision, right? Until I open up the donation floodgates, or this channel is monetized, or we open up channel memberships and I'm able to say supplement that cost. But until then, I make an informed decision to review a product. Okay? They're upset because they don't have eyes. They don't have. They're complaining. Are they complaining about viewers? Or are they complaining about the GPU situation? What has Lab always been complaining about? Have I ever said that? Oh man, guys, I'm not getting any views on the build of the graphics card stuff. Never complain about that. They're complaining about not having viewers watch their videos of them review products that those same eyes can't find or buy. And so they're complaining about not being able to create content for that because they don't get the viewers. They're concerned about the viewers. I'm concerned about the mission because I just wanted to shift the strategy. I didn't think PC gaming is dead, dying. Was it on life support? Absolutely. It was on life support because growth was stagnant. It was stuck. We couldn't get new gamers onto the platform. We couldn't get users to upgrade from older legacy hardware. But I would not complain about views. I will never, let me never say never. I'm superstitious. But you will most likely not see me complain about views because since the day I started creating content, I've always said, well, if I can get one person to watch a video, right? If I can just get one person to watch a video, that's one enough. That's better than zero. And I was garbage at math. I was trash at math. But last time I checked, one is higher than zero. Better to have one, even right here on this pop-up live. I appreciate all 5, 6 of you. I really do. Thank you for being here. But if there was one of you, I'd be talking to you like a conversation because I'm that passionate about this, this industry, this field. Not to complain about people aren't watching it because the graphics card situation sucks and Nvidia sent me a 3080 Ti and I did my review and I feel like nobody's watching it. Nobody can buy the graphics card. Why should they be interested in something they can't buy? Right? So I shifted the content, in my opinion. Rant over. I'm not good at rants, but rant over. And TMZ again, I'm so late, bro. I hope you're still here. TMZ says, "What's up? Pop up live stream, nice, yeah." And I wanted to just point out this article from Tech Radar before we jump into some alien isolation. I do want to try to see if we can finish up the game here on the live. The plan wasn't to be live long, but maybe either to go over this article because I was either going to do it in a video format or right here, excuse me, with a live audience. And of course, you all know I love going live. Like I love talking to the community. I love talking to you, you friends and fam. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my favorite part of this content creation journey is going live and just talking. So I wanted to have this video not just be like a random pop-up live stream, but I also wanted to just point out that positive signs are coming. We are seeing prices drop while not fast enough. But from May to June, a 30% decrease, that's enough to get them. My interest is peaked, y'all. I told you I will continue to report on this throughout the full duration. And TMZ says, yeah, good news for gamers. MSRP incoming. Yeah, good news for gamers, for system integrators, for OEMs, for companies like CyberPower who build pre-builds because we may say, hey, build where you can, but it's perfectly okay if you have any limitations that prevent you from being able to build your system. That's fine. Just familiarize yourself with the process. Know all what goes in so that you understand your build, and you say you don't have 1,000 questions for the system integrator. But it's all love, man. It's all love. When you are a business, your customer comes first and foremost, always, whatever their needs are. And Cliff says GT 1030 DDR4. I'm gonna ride it out. You know, some people it's like slightly faster than a or it's about on par with the 2200G or 3400G, something to that extent. But yeah, I mean, and the GT and even 1030s at one point were like ridiculously overpriced. Like it's unfortunate now though that that's the one card you can find. And Z Fluent, hey Zion, you still here? Zion, let me know if you're still here. Zion, we gotta get you onto this market, man. I know. Listen, I hope Z Fluent doesn't mind, but I'm going to use Z Fluent as another example. Z Fluent, I've talked to Z Fluent for the last what 6 months, 7 months now. Z Fluent with trying to help you complete your build. First, we had a debacle with the motherboard being incompatible with the CPU. We were going to fix that, but Z Fluent is limited on their budget to the point to where to compromise would mean to say use Intel's UHD like 610 or 630 graphics, which won't cut it. I mean, maybe for Roblox, I say it wrong. Y'all roast me wherever you want. But for Robux or Roblox, I swear if one of my kids, if they were here on live, they say, "Dad, it's Rob with the OX blocks, like box but with an L." But for those kind of games, it might be fine. But as you want to slowly enhance your experience, it may require you to have more prominent hardware over in the GPU market. But Zfluent, we gotta get you on. And Zfluent, this could be a positive sign to where, yeah, if you're willing and able to brave the used market with me, we could possibly see better prices over on the used market. I was going to check now, but I will report on this either Saturday's live stream or next month's live stream as we try to see what the drop was, say, at least from this German retailer, if they do provide the numbers for it. But we will see what the decline is from the month of June to say to July, and if there's not enough statistical data, then we will maybe push that out a little bit further and look at, see where we are 3 months from now, right? Again, my prediction was from the before this report was released over in Germany, and the article points out that stock is improving in other places of the world, like Australia, and even China. China cracked down on GPU miners, and this has kind of helped the situation, right? The China like really cracked down on mining over there. So Zfluent, this is a positive sign for you as well. I hope you're still watching. TMZ says I'm on a 580, 8 GB waiting also. Yeah, and TMZ, I mean, I know, and the irony is that even if you wanted to sell your 580 for 8 GB, if you want your 8 GB 580, even if you wanted to sell it, right? Let's say you say, you know what, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna sell it for somebody. I put it on Facebook Marketplace. I said I want at least 400, and somebody said, hey, oh, dude, whoa, buddy, hey, you ship it, or hey, can I meet you tomorrow? You would still probably need another 3, 4, maybe even $500 to put towards that upgrade to make the upgrade worth it from a 580, right? Especially if you would want like a newer 30 series card. But 580, correct me if I'm wrong, probably still getting the job done for you. Not a bad card to wait out the tech demic with. Better than say not having a graphics card like my guy Z Fluent can't build. So, and TMZ says, yeah, missing out, be content with what you have already. Yeah, absolutely. And Cliff says, making a big batch of cornbread, y'all need smell-o-vision. Man, now I want some cornbread, Cliff. All right, you're gonna have to ship me a piece. But yeah, TMZ, so important that TMZ said that. Be content with what you have already. Right? TMZ says I have a 588 gigabyte, and there are probably some users out there who would absolutely die for that graphics card right now, right? Because it's better than the alternative, not having one at all. But like TMZ says, nope. Be content with what you have already. If that's the 10th generation, stick with that 10th generation. And it's not, the situation wasn't entirely all gloom and doom. For example, we know Cliff was able to win a lottery and procure a RTX 3060, I want to say it was, right? And Cliff has a 3080. I have a 3090. You could find them. It took me a little bit of legwork. I had to use some insider help with that. But, nonetheless, you could still find them. Was it hard? Absolutely. Do I want cornbread? Absolutely. Are we going to jump into some alien isolation? Absolutely, because that is what we are here for. This is what we all are here for. But I did want to point out, this article. I will drop it over in the description box just in case if you want to give it a read for yourself. Again, shout out to Tech Radar. Um, Allow me to use their website. I didn't have to ask though, but still, shout out to them for reporting on this. TMZ says 580 going to the wife with my old 2600 after I upgrade. Oh man, that's a heck of a combination, man. That's better than the average person's rig. 6 core, 12 thread Zen Plus CPU and an RX 580, 8 GB. Nice. Your spouse is going to be set up really well on that card, right? But whoo, man, I tell you what, I am really excited to see what the future brings in terms of where we will be at 6 months from now, 7 months from now, 8 months from now, where I can recommend where if somebody asks me, I'm sorry, you might hear the game in the background, but when somebody asks me, hey, what graphics card should I buy? I have $400. What graphics card should I buy? Can I recommend the future 5600 XT or future? I'm sorry, I said 56. I'm 6600 XT. Cliff says I've gotten a 3060 Ti, 3070, 80, and a 90. 3070 was laptop for your information. Ooh, so man, look, Cliff's got all the luck. You might have to share some of that with us, fam. Cliff's got all the luck, and bank. Man, Cliff's doing it. But that's awesome. But see, that's what I'm saying. You could find them. They're out there. It was always harder than usual, right? The argument of, oh well, PC gaming is too expensive. That descriptor being two, it's like two. It's too much. PC gaming is too expensive. PC gaming has always been expensive, right? It's just cost a little bit more than usual, but that too will pass. We will get back to normal. TMZ says, I thought someone was falling down. TMZ said, I thought somebody was falling down the stairs for a second. That's funny. Imagine me trying to cover it up. You hear boom, 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 boom. Sorry, that's too much on the mic. Like boom, 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 boom. I'm just like, yeah. And so like, graphics card prices are totally okay, but the person who just fell down the stairs, they're not okay. I'm gonna go check up on them. But that's funny stuff. But on that subject, I tell you what, TMZ, let's switch back here because I do have the game up. Woo, let's do it. All right, press any key. We're gonna press any key. Play game. Not survivor. Continue. Now again, my understanding is I'm close to the end. I want to finish this. We're going to continue the conversation going. Excuse me. I'm excited seeing that article. I read it yesterday, and if it was up to me, I would have went live yesterday right then and there. Like I really wanted to find a way through the electrified door. All right. I kind of forgot what we got going on. I know we got some. Yep, we got a shotgun. All right, so we got a shotgun, and if you please don't spoil the game. Wow, is that a glitch or is he gonna? That is. Oh, that's right. We're in some type of factory. But we jettisoned the alien out of the ship, and now, let me know if the volume is okay too. If you guys want it to be louder, let me know. But we jettisoned the alien out of the ship, and now we have to meet up with somebody. I don't know. It's been so while, y'all. We're gonna fall right into it, but I think we're at the end. Sparta Rule says nope. You got like 100 days left to play this game. 100 days. I hope it's not 100 days. But I've really enjoyed this game. It's a game that I would recommend you buy. It doesn't really take much to run, and we can pick that up. Let me see if I can. It's been such a. I have to get back into the groove of this game. But Sparta Rule says we got like a lot of gameplay left. So let's see how much we got left. We're gonna try to get through it because I do want to jump over into either playing Blair Witch Project. Hear me out. I know you're like, what the heck of all games? Blair Witch Lab for real? Come on, play Days Gone, something more interesting. But I wanted to maybe play. I wanted to play. We better take this medkit, huh, y'all? All right. I wanted to play Blair Witch Project because it's another, suspenseful game, and not a lot of people play it. And if you're unfamiliar, Blair Witch Project was a really popular movie. Found footage. I forgot. What's the flashlight? Let me see. I know you have a flashlight. F? Is it F? Y'all, what's the flashlight? I forgot. Let me see. Oh, it's not that. See if we can just bring it up like this. No. Okay. I forgot how to bring up the flashlight. But all right, we gotta stop the electricity. So get the electrified door. But the Blair Witch Project, popular movie. Look it up. Had me terrified to go into the woods for the longest time. Still won't go into the woods to this day. Bloody scary, bloody horrible. But I've thought about either playing that or we're gonna play into some jump into some Days Gone. And this dude almost got mollywop. Power level too high. Okay. Alright, so alright y'all. They saying power level too high. Let's can I come down here? No. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the graphics cards. That small shift, that small change, that small price reduction. It's not even small. It's only small because, well, they're still high. 81% above MSRP. It's very much still a high cost to pay for a graphics card. Let's see, can we... Spedding. Oh, this is a person. I'm about to say, what does spedding mean? I'm not the brightest tadpole in the pond. But what is spedding? But it's a person. Alright, spedding. I've sent up some blank androids for the VIPs of Vestapool Sail Tour. If you haven't done it before, just have them lie on the slab in the reformat chamber. I'll connect to Apollo and upgrade them with the latest program, and let's hope they bite. Okay, there was nothing significant there. Sometimes in this game you gotta like...
I just woke up to find a working Joe in my suite, and when I asked what the hell it was doing, it lunged for me. I had to leave my own fucking apartment.
Language.
Send your best technicians to Apollo Core and find out what the hell is going on. Now, get those things under control.
Ooh.
I want a full report ASAP.
So, they're AIs over there. They're androids, if you will. They went savage. Full savage. You don't go full savage. Alright, so we gotta reroute the power. And so, I mean, we can't interact with this. Can't interact with this. But maybe I can follow these large cables. Or where to go. No. It's the part of the game where I'm not that great at. And we can't interact with this. Nothing here. Nothing there. We'll drop back here. Inside here. Is this? We can turn this one off. Okay. Found it, y'all. So maybe this is it. I still think the person is an android you're gonna have to fight. Could be wrong, could be right. If I'm right, don't tell me. But I don't know.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega.
Oh shoot. There it goes. No, there will be none of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop, shotgun, y'all. Oh, how did I miss? That was right in the head. Wow. Wow. 3 shots in the head. 4 shots to the head, y'all. They are so OP. It's not even fair. Wow. And I think I hear another one. Did he get up? Alright, so we rerouted the power. That was scripted as all. That was so scripted. It's better than an alien walking around. That I would say. Cliff says, he's like, I was like, what the heck is that noise? It surprised me too, y'all. If you know, that's why I was like, oh, what is that? Oh, okay, shoot. That's why I booted up the game. But Cliff says, you would like that newest Prey game, Lab. I know we talked about it in the Discord, and all fair, I will check it out. I'll check it out. I remember in the Discord, I had talked about, you know, I really liked the first Prey game. I thought it was original. I thought it was very different. You played the Native American was the protagonist. Whoa, I thought I heard something. Yeah, you played the Native American. I thought the game was dope, man. I really did. I thought the concept, the story, the way it ended. We don't need to hide. I don't need to hide. Unless the alien comes back, which I said if it does, don't tell me. Alright, what we got going here? Maybe this is the right way. This is dead end. Was I supposed to maybe just go back, you guys think? To... If you already played it and you don't get to provide the answer because that's fair. No, I'm joking. But I think I got to go back. Right. But yeah, I will check out Prey, and I do want to. I mean, I love gaming and I love talking to you guys about topics. that are not just relevant to me as a creator, but topics that are relative or relevant to you as consumers. It's so much more beyond of, or it goes way far out of the realm of, well, just I want to, you know, hey, graphics cards are going to be in stock, so this is going to be great. I can make content on these graphics cards. Not necessarily. This is more so important for you as consumers to know what's coming, what the state or condition of the market is, and that this could also maybe help, you know, help you help a friend or relative, or in some case your spouse, right? Maybe your spouse wants to get into some PC gaming. It can maybe help them. Hold on, we don't want to go in. Do we have to go in here? Of course we got to go in here. This is Deus Ex Machina here, but it could help. You know, it can help them
have access to Apollo.
Make an informed decision.
Apollo transit reserved for Seeks and executives and synthetics only.
Right. Then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega.
What are they talking
All
about?
permissions rescinded.
Oh,
I don't
snap.
have time for this.
Oh. Oh, androids. Holy smokes. Oh, that's android on android violence. He ain't gonna be an Alien Isolation 2. There's our there goes our Aggie, y'all. Our antagonist. He just beat the brakes off. And y'all see how OP these androids are, right? Y'all see how they just grab you up and just throw you down to the ground. No reserve. Whoa. Okay. Like, just throw you down. Like, I believe that was an android. I believe Samuels is an android. His memory isn't the best, but just the way he handled that android, clearly he's an android. Clearly this dude is working for the company. If you haven't seen the Alien movies yet, oh, if you don't want more lab content after this, please do yourself a favor and watch the Alien movies, man. Classic movies. I know our audience is, like, I don't look at the analytics a great deal because I like to focus on the content, but a lot of our audiences, for the most part, you know, we're like old young. But if you missed out on those movies, then definitely give Aliens. And I know it's unpopular opinion, but I did like Prometheus. Could have been better, but I did like it. All right, what does she have, man? Ooh, your fate wasn't that great. Like somebody ripped her jugular out. Holy smokes, man. She's not gonna be an Alien Isolation either. You can't pick up anything, y'all. Maybe there's some context on her computer. Computer's all rough, man. Look at that. All right. Showroom appointments, and again, you gotta check the computers in this game because sometimes events are so scripted they won't happen unless you like glance over or select a menu choice, say on a computer screen. But nothing there. I'm not gonna read up into that. Nobody cares about her plans tonight. Clearly, you not gonna make them. All right? No, we don't want that. All right. So let's see. So we're in this room now. Supposed to go to Samuel's. These are their different models. I mean, look at that. Interesting. They could have, like, I don't know, made them not so that. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Of course it's locked. So find a way out of the synthetic showroom. See what I'm saying? Like, this was only scripted because we walked down here. Some of you might remember the few pop-up live streams we did. I walked around aimlessly until I'm so noob. As far as rules pointed out that the arrow, the indicator at the top of your radar thingy bobber here points you in the right direction, but then it gets all puzzly on you and then it doesn't tell you here. Because I don't see a way for us to escape this room. I mean, at first appearance, it looks like it's cut off. That's the only exit. Can we go back this way? I mean, we could, but so maybe there's something over here. Maybe we do have to access something on her computer. Let me go back to the computer. Show Seagun facility staff, reception, no personal, last chance, plans for night suits. I'm going to have the rain check. I'm going to report some downstairs about abnormal android behavior. It might have something to do with all of those folks going missing. Oh, so her date wasn't going to make it either. I need you to get down to this showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk. Oh, from when these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them. They're only display models. Just sit tight. I'll sort this out. We can celebrate the deal finally going through when we're not on company time. Oh, that's so sad. They never got it. They never made it. All right. So I think we're looking for some type of button. There's a lockdown button near my desk from when these machines were actually worth something. So this desk? Not this desk. Bet you it's not this. Not this desk. No. I mean, I don't see anything. Oh, there's no buttons. There's nothing to interact with there. Maybe we gotta go back. Maybe there's a scripted event to go back if we climb through the shuttle. Because he said by his desk. Like, where's his desk at? I don't see it, y'all. I don't see it. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go back in that direction we came from. Maybe there's a scripted event that happens. Because this looks like a bar. This is definitely a bar. There's no hitting buttons over there. Or some sort of... Sorry if that motorcycle is loud, y'all. It's not the motorcycle from the game. It's outside. Got the window open. But let me see. Alright, let's go back to this door. We gotta go through the vent. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss the alien menacing around. I do. It just really changed the dynamic of the game when you were trying to do things like solve a puzzle and the alien was just stalking you. I mean, it's one-hit kill. I got the flamethrower, which again, I'm so noob. I had found out that the flamethrower could help stave off the alien, that it didn't have to be, you know, instant kill when it ran up on me. I could actually at least scare it off, retreat back and hide. But I started running out of it, and even in it, it's like they nerfed it though. Like they knew they didn't want people just spamming it because it didn't always work as it should. Alright, so, oh, maybe here. Maybe this is the button. Nope. Said his desk. Is this his desk? Maybe this is his desk. Is this his desk? Is this the guy's desk he was talking about? Spedding. Spedding, no. Oh, battery low. Need to plug in the headset, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Just gonna plug in my headset really fast. See, I don't want it to die on me. That'd be bad. Be horrible for everybody. That happened. So let's plug it in here. It's not going in. There we go. Good thing the alien's not lurking around. Sorry, y'all. Had to plug in the headset really fast. Didn't want it to die in the middle of the live stream.
Charging battery.
Okay, thank you for letting us know that the battery's charging. Alright, so trying to find the button. And you heard he said there was an emergency switch that maybe we need to press by his desk. It's not back here, that's for sure. One here. Would it even be? Do you guys think it would even be in here? Or maybe along the lines of here? I don't know. Figures we would get all the way here, all the way in this pop-up live stream, and run into this issue here. Which, if you just now join us, welcome to this pop-up live stream. We were talking about the recent report that came from a German retailer, 3D Center, where they published a report that highlighted the price decrease in graphics cards from May to June, which was about a 31% price decrease from for new prices. So new graphics cards. And so we were, you know, thrilled by this news because this is a positive sign, and it comes at a time where I don't know where I'm going right now. But no, it comes at a time where, I mean, wait a minute. I don't think this is. I think I'm backtracking, y'all. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to go back this way. Alright. But this comes at a time where, you know, graphics cards are still being sold way above their MSRP. And while the report was definitely telling, and the report was over from Tech Radar. Again, shout out to Tech Radar. But the report was from Tech Radar, and they did point out that the graphics cards, like AMD graphics cards, are still incredibly hard to find. They're still overpriced. Like that hasn't changed. But the price reduction is a sign of good times, or a sign of what's to come, and that there is hope. There is hope. I remember I had projected that we would see prices drop faster, first of all, than they even rose, and that's a significant sharp decrease from month to month. From, say, can we interact with this one? Nope. That's a sharp decrease from May to June. It did go slightly back up, but you know, that could change once again. Like, even if it's if we can see a 5 to 6% decrease from June to July, then yes, the ball is moving, and we could see normalized prices by the original timeline that even I projected, which was by like spring of 2022, right? The price situation needs to stabilize before stock will. Price situation stabilizes, used market will stabilize, graphics card prices won't be as costly over there as well. So we came through this way. Is his desk in here? No, is it any? Whoa, what was that? Any in here? Is there a button underneath his desk, or? There's no button underneath there. No cap. I kind of missed the alien. So I'm hearing like just ambient noises all over the place. I kind of missed the alien. I really do. But this isn't where we need to be, y'all. Like, there's nothing of story significance here, but just some random. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I thought maybe it was like a trapdoor or something. What the heck am I thinking? But there's just like supplies, and we can't pick up none of those supplies. So there's nothing really significant here. And there's no meter. Let's go back this way. No. I don't know if there's any correlation. Let's go back and read that email really fast. I told y'all I suck at playing video games. I just try to be entertaining while I do it. While, of course, rapping with the community. Did we go in this room? I think we went to this room. No, we don't want to hide. Alright, this person must have got sacked or something, because they were in the process of moving their office out. So it's not there. I will double back and just make sure I understood what was on that computer terminal, right? Because the email said something about press the button to initiate the lockdown. But I think I need to press the button to reverse the lockdown, right? We're gonna double back this way. And this ship has so many. This game, if you will, one gripe or complaint about it was that it was always like, oh, the power is shut down over here. You gotta restore the power. This door is locked. You gotta go an alternative way. How is anybody moving on this ship then? Like, we're struggling. We're the protagonists, and we can't even, like, I don't know, get on the other side of a bloody door. Like, a lot of the puzzles have been. I felt like real. I felt like, because a lot of them are like smack dab in your face. But she doesn't have anything on her. There's nothing underneath the desk. Let's actually read and try to see if there's any clues. Alright, last chance, Spedding. I'm expecting the VIPs to get here early, so I want you and your people ready and waiting to greet them. The clock's ticking. Doomsday clock. The clock's ticking down, and this is our last chance to salvage something from this POS. I want your people to answer their every whim, every advice, and laugh at every one of their effing jokes. Take them to the showroom when they're ready. Don't rush them and don't bore them with speeches. If they say they want something changed in the working Joes, just say yes. We can let the tech heads worry about it later. Man, you know how don't you hate it when they do that to us tech heads? Oh, I do this and just worry about it later. You're not the one that has to endure it. And then, is this Spedding? I guess it's the Spedding. Spedding says, Suzanne, sweetheart, I'm going to have to rain check. I'm getting reports from downstairs about abnormal android behavior. It might have something to do with all those folks going missing. I need you to get to the showroom and shut yourself in. There's a lockdown button near my desk from when these machines were actually worth something. Don't worry about them. They're only display models. Just sit tight. I'll sort. Okay, so the lockdown button has to be near his desk, near Spedding's desk, right? Seagun facility staff, reception, Suzanne Archer, line manager, Android liaison, executive, Spedding. So yeah, okay. So he was hooking up with the receptionist, y'all. But where's the button? I don't see. He said a button near his desk, and we're on a display, and I don't see it. Let's just told y'all it was somewhere simple. That's not near your desk though, fam. You could have said like on the pillar by the right side facing wall. That is not the same. All that in the button was right there. It'd be small stuff, y'all. I told y'all.
You do not have an appointment.
Whoa.
Apollo and the working.
Wow. I thought he said they were harmless. Okay. One to the face. Wow, that wasn't enough. Okay. Two to the face. Two shotguns to the face, y'all. Is that it? I feel like just pulling up. Oh, okay. I gotta feel that. What? What? Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna run. I'm not doing that, y'all. I know when. Yeah. Hex no. Hex no. Whew. Yeah, I think that was one of them 4 situations where you were not supposed. And you, come on now, we all been there as gamers. You know the boss battle is coming up. I just picked up a boatload of ammo, boatload of shotgun ammo, some weapons, all the good jazz. What's in here? I'm scared. Access to rewire. How about a save room? What I really want. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks, y'all, of the alien. Oh, that's what I'm trying to get inside. Creepy. Oh, look at the view, y'all. Let's take that view for a second really fast. This view is in remembrance of the great decline of the GPU pandemic that we are experiencing. It's starting to decrease. Everything's starting to get back to normal. 30% price drop. Again, I want to iterate that is over in a German market, but it's the same products that we're all looking for as well here over in the States, and it will soon trickle over. All right, let me switch to the shotgun. I got a feeling that we're gonna have to fight, homie. Dude, look at that med kit. So you know what we're gonna do. Say, I think we might be able to finish the game, y'all. Stick around. We're gonna finish the game. Keep the conversation going. And I tell you what, throughout this pop-up live stream, this is an interactive live experience. All of our live experiences are interactive, except for I'm gonna tell you now, y'all are in for a little bit of a treat when we drop the podcast. That likely won't be, but this is all our other live streams are very much still, heavily interactive. So feel free to interact at any time. If you're just joining us, welcome to our pop-up live stream, series where we go live under a specific topic. Today's topic was, no graphics cards, no problem. Why is that no problem? Because graphics cards are starting to normalize in other markets across the globe, right? Australia, China, Germany, some of the other large non-US or India-based markets. They're starting to decrease in price over there. So this is a good sign, y'all. Good times. We still got a lot of road to cover, sure, but this is all pointing in a positive direction. So this is responding. Smith, read this. What do you mean you shut the access door to the elevator? All your guns and supplies mean jack to me when the synthetic that was chasing you is still down here. I love how Smythe sent this email. I'm not gonna no cap. I love how Smythe sent this email. I don't think it's seen me. It stood staring at your old magazines in the blood plant overlook. Get back down here and open this door now. That is funny. He said, I don't know. Your guns and supplies mean jack to me. When the synthetic that is chasing you is still down here. Your guns up there ain't helping me out. Speaking now, he says, holding out. Smythe said, I don't know how many of you are still around to get this, but I've got weapons and supplies, and I'm setting up shop outside the synthetic showroom. I'm hoping we'll be safe from the creature. Oh, talking about that alien. I hope we'll be safe from the creature up here. Smythe is with me and waiting to be let up from the fluid plant reception. I still haven't seen Suzanne. If you're with her, let me know. Oh, well. Yeah, we know Suzanne ain't make it, fam. You're going to have to catch Suzanne. A lot of Molotov cocktails. Alright. A lot of Molotov cocktails. Yeah, we got 3 of them. Can we have more? Yes, we can. Well, why can't we? Oh, because we probably have the maximum amount. That's fine. Alright. But let's use a med kit, though. Alright. Let's use our... Wait, how do we use our med kit? Oh, there we go. We're gonna have full health, because why would we not want to tackle the dang on main baddie without full health? Bad Habit. Whoa, what's up, Bad Habit? Bad Habit's in the house. Bad Habit says, just woke up from a grandpa nap to an ITL live stream. Can life get any better? Right, though? Bad Habit, man. Life just got better because you got Cliff, Sparta Rules, a lot of show regulars on the show. We were talking about a report that was published by a German retailer, 3D Center, had pointed out that they had filed a report where they observed their GPU prices, which peaked at 114% in May, decreased to 81% in June. Actually, a little further, but it went back up 77% in June, but back up to 81%. Still, that's a significant sharp decrease and decline in price in just a month's time. That this is a good sign that we could possibly see normal stock sooner than what most of us even projected. I had said we would see normal stock in spring of 2022, and then given the details of this report, now it is a German-based retailer, but I believe you had just came in when I was mentioning that we're the U.S. market. We're in the market for these same products, for these same graphics cards. So I'm observing this as a case study that as this is, developing in other parts of the world and other countries, that it will trickle over to the, the state side, the U.S. market, and other markets as well. More so our friends and fam that are over in India, and they are suffering from heavily inflated prices. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, man, we need the key card. I didn't know they were allowed to come through. Wow. Oh, man. What? Where's the key card? Oh, no. Wow. And I remind you, it takes a couple of shots to the... Wow. Nope. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Wow, I gotta turn around. No Call of Duty in here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Gotta reload. Oh my gosh, you're like walking Terminator. They're like walking Terminator. They're like walking Terminator, dog. And one is enough. One is enough. What did they make them think that was okay for you to have to deal with like 100 of them? I don't care how much ammo you got. What do we got? What can I have? What do I have? How do you... Wow. I forgot this game makes you manually reload. Oh, because it makes you manually reload. That is so not fair, and we're so not used to that as gamers where we play shooters and the reload is not a manual reload. Oh wow, they're just like, yep, okay, our turn. Let's get in on it. Let's get on it. Whoa, that's not nice. Headshot. Gosh, just manual reloading nonsense. At least you can run and do it. Wow, her aim is horrible. It's like I can't. Wow. They're gonna grab me. It's like she's only gonna load one. No, load the whole revolver. It's 6 shots. Load 6 shots. Load all 6 bullets. He just like gets shot in the head and his boy's like, all right, let me think this over. Wow, so how many headshots? Too many to count, that's for sure. What? Oh my gosh, how, why? I didn't even know they can even break through. So now they're just gonna, okay. What? I didn't click the save. Wow. Wow. This thing grabs me, we're done, y'all. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah, we're gonna die, y'all. Okay, don't just load 1. No, load 2 because these things are taking like 2 shots to kill. Whew. That's not even okay.
Maybe one of these things had a key card.
Yeah, maybe one of them had a key card. Right. Another scripted moment. That's funny. Cliff said grandpa nap, right? Hey man, look, I'm like 30 something. I don't even know. But I'm old enough for a nap. Where I could take them. Usually I have so many things going on in my mind where I can't, you know, like unwind like that and just, you know, relax. But you know, if it's a rainy Saturday and I don't feel like playing some games, I might try to throw on like an older doc or something and pass out. But man, grandpa naps ain't for grandpas, y'all. Let's keep it a stack. Well, as oldies, we need something too. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get to it. There we go. I need to heal up. Part of the rules got a point. Let's heal up. Let's reload our shotty. I kind of figured that moment was scripted though, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. I kind of thought it was scripted because that was just. I'm like, they got through the door. Oh, look at that. First guy has a key card. See if any more got bullets. But what was the chances of all them? So if I would have killed them, when they first sprouted up, would I still got the key card? Where there would have been a scripted event? Would I have broken the game like Cyberpunk, a la Cyberpunk style? I don't know. Definitely gonna take this. So if that, could you imagine how strong the synthetic is that like beat the crap out of? Man, is that our guy stepping, whatever his name was? That's our guy, y'all. We're definitely gonna save. We're definitely gonna save. Can I save? Yes. And I see we had a few more people join us. Welcome to the live show. Earlier this live show, we have started by talking about the price reduction from a German retailer's report that indicated that we could see, you know, GPU prices normalizing here sooner than we had originally thought. So, as they had pointed out, graphics cards peaked to about 114% in May. We all know that's so accurate. If you were either looking to build a system or upgrade your graphics card, you know how frustrated it was, even if you had a couple hundred on you. Oh, look at us say, well, they're all abundant now that we don't need them, y'all. Oh, why am I moving on? There's no alien. Because I think I hear synthetics. But that's what we were talking about in the beginning of this live stream.
Attempted unauthorized access.
Whoa, I hear somebody. Unless that was this. Yeah, it might have been. Alright, let's turn it off. I guess we gotta turn it off. Let's turn it off. But yeah, we're talking about, you know, the significance of that report, what that could mean for the used market, how we could possibly see prices drop over there. I'm excited to see them drop over there first, and I projected originally that they may drop, you know, the prices over in the used market would actually, stabilize faster than the prices on the used market, and that could very much be the case. If we could see MSRP offerings drop below 50%, that's saying a lot. If we had a 30% price reduction from May to June, then we could very much have a 10% price reduction from, say, Android orientation. This already got, I guess so. We could have a price reduction of, say, 10%, 20%, 30% between now and August, or between now and September, right? Let me add fuel to the conspiracy theory and say that, are we going to see a sharper decrease, say RTX 40,000 reveal? That'd be interesting, right? At a time where Nvidia will be ready to get rid of all of that, you know, Ampere stock that they have, and oh wow, beautiful graphics. I love this game. Hope you're all seeing this. Whoa, here we go, another power failure.
What was that, Ricky?
Nothing. Just
Alright, she's gonna fall.
station fucking the usual.
Alright, there's a little parkour. Alright. Oh, no parkour. Alright, so I'm just gonna shimmy Cocoa Puff. Right on going down the side. But fam, if we, whoa, okay, I'm supposed to wait. Go. Ow. But if we can see prices drop by under 50% by that time, either by new graphics cards are announced or either by when new graphics cards are announced, or you know, sometime outside of these core companies' quarters, their financial quarters, we're in good shape, though. We're in good shape. We're back into, you know, unbiased reviews, right? Again, I like reviews where the reviewer bought the product themselves. It tells me that you're willing to share more of the highs and lows of the product without feeling obligated to, say, ignore concerns that consumers may have. Or let's say, I like reviews where the product is a retail sample. Oh, most importantly, a retail sample. Why is that important? Because if a tech tuber, a larger influencer, say, would get a highly bin chip, if you're unfamiliar with what that means, it's just because silicon, they're not made equally. They perform differently. While some have to pass verification tests to be classified as a particular GPU, for the most part, they don't all perform the same, much like CPUs. So, for a tech reviewer to get a binned graphics card, hand cherry-picked from the manufacturer, that is not necessarily indicative of the performance that you can expect as a consumer, right? Because you're going to buy a retail model. You're going to buy a model that it might have passed the test to be a 3080, but it wasn't the best possible performance 3080.
We've got a situation. There's white on red casualties on station.
Uh-oh.
I've just had an android report to the APTC with head trauma.
Oh, man.
But he's covered in blood. Human blood.
Oh.
I've alerted the marshals, put my secretary someplace safe, and right now, I'm headed for the transit. I'm gonna get a working Joe to consult Apollo. Maybe it knows who the hell is to blame for this.
Nah, son. Nah, lead them working Jones alone. Or working Joes alone. That's funny, we had to press D for the lever, but S for, oh boy, security. But let me just make sure I didn't miss out on anything. No supplies are not down here. What's that popping in? Is that a light? Okay. Alright, just some flamethrower stuff. But I really like the aesthetic. I'm gonna miss the Nostromo. I'm gonna miss being on this ship. I really am. Because I like the aesthetic of it. Like the graphics, the hyper realism to the ship. It really does make you feel confined. I hope you as viewers have that same experience that I have, because I really do feel like I'm like sequestered onto the ship with a creature, an alien creature, and some super rogue AIs. We've gone from a bipedal humanoid alien to now, oh boy, yep, that's what I didn't want. Okay, oh man, okay, let's just go. We're just gonna go. Oh boy. Can I hide? Y'all think I can hide? We're gonna try to hide in here. We're gonna try to hide. Again, fam, I can't even see the likes, but I just want to remind everybody to hit the like button.
If I can't find you. Apollo will require a detailed report.
What? I couldn't even grab it to hold my breath.
Alright.
Just for that, we're going to. Wow, we're going to go into defense mode then. Start by burning you clowns. And I can't, guys, I'm in a rock and a hard place. I can't get out. I can't get out. I can't get out. We're going out Call of Duty style. Yup, because reasons. That's why. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Nice. We're not gonna make it, y'all. I thought I could do it. Oh, now the flashlight wants to work. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Yeah, I got you too. Yeah. 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 I feel kind of tough. Look at that. All my ammo's been exerted, but nonetheless, we almost died. Ooh, definitely almost died. We gotta craft some stuff, y'all. We need stuff. What stuff did y'all have? How do we turn? It was F. I must not have the batteries because I swear I tried F. I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. Where we're supposed to be going right now. All I know is I knew I shouldn't have got caught by that camera. I don't even think it matters now because I didn't kill all the daggone things. Nope, that one might could wake up, so I'm not gonna risk it. Let's just continue to head this way. Oh, there we go. Alright. Hey, you know what? I should have just rerouted the cameras and just turned them off, huh? Could have did that. Wow, what's it doing? And now I'm really wishing I just turned off the cameras. Okay. Let's go in here. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What are we doing? What are we supposed to be doing, y'all? Follow Samuels? But where is that? Is that here? Use security tuners, y'all. This thing. Y'all remember this thing, right? Ooh, my favorite puzzle. Alright, here we go. Boom. See if we can get a first shot. If I don't get a first shot, I'll sing to y'all. But that's too bad, because I got a first shot. So I ain't singing, not today. Alright, we're just having a little fun, y'all. But alright, let's press through. Up, there goes Samuels. I told y'all we might be able to finish this.
Good to see you alive.
No, it's not.
Apollo's security perimeter has been built so that only Seeks and synthetics can interact with it. Listen to me. I'm going to have to do something rather drastic if I hope to connect with Apollo.
Oh yeah? Nah, don't trust him, Amanda. Don't trust him, Rip. Don't trust him. Hey, we had a few more people join in. Welcome up if you join us for this pop-up live stream. I know you're saying Inside the Lab live on a Wednesday. I was saying it's Tuesday. I don't know why I'm trying to go back. Inside the Lab live on a Wednesday? What? Yes, and that's because we're sharing the glory of a recent report that indicated that GPU prices have started to decrease fast, double-digit fast. We're talking like 30% over on a German market. So this is exciting times, y'all, because we could be seeing normalcy much sooner than expected, right?
I'm going to use the reformat chamber. It's the only option. I've had to divert power from the area to allow me to try.
Right. I think it's going to go down in this room, y'all. I think it's going to go down in this room. All right. Restore the power. How and where? We're just going to keep going around. Is this one big? It's one big circle. Okay. Hey, look, save room. It's always good to save, good practice. But yeah, that's what we had talked about that a great deal at the beginning of this live stream. I had brought up an article from Tech Radar, and it depends on how much we have left of this game. If we finish up here rather quickly, Sparta rules, no, don't be giving any spoilers. But if we finish up rather quickly, then I will bring that article back up one more again for the last time. All right, so here we are.
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous.
What?
Wish me luck.
Oh,
Samuels, don't!
No, Samuels, don't do it. Samuels. Y'all, he's gonna... I mean, he did kind of super kill that other android, so, I mean... Is it even murder at that point? Because murder is classified as human killing another human. That's murder.
Apollo connection initiating. Apollo, infection has been purged.
Uh-oh.
The creature is no longer on board. The station is safe.
Oh, man.
Request that all hazard containment operations are suspended. Alert. Unauthorized connection.
Is he doing it, y'all? Did he
Ripley,
get in that one
Apollo's
big
rejecting
EKG?
me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the systems. Please!
Manually.
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try.
Alright.
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order,
Uh-oh.
or the cascade will be fatal for me.
Uh-oh.
I'm accessing Seegson schematics. Remove the red cable first.
Red cable. Alright.
Okay, red first.
Red first. Alright. Ah. Red cable. Okay, here's the red cable. Alright.
Red done.
Next, look for a blue cable.
Blue cable.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Got the blue cable, Samuels. Now what? Let's get you off that giant EKG, or whatever it is.
Got it. Blue disconnected. What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics. Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels. What?
Oh, wow.
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have come on. I can't make out the colors of the cables.
Wow.
You're gonna have to guide me to them.
The next one is plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
What? He said oh. Did y'all hear? What? This one? I don't know. This one. Let's find out. I thought he said there was an unused turbine there. I couldn't hear him.
Got it, Samuels.
Oh, that was it. Alright.
Just,
Nope.
just the last one now, Ripley.
That was not it. That was not it. That was not it. How? That's a very interesting way to have a boss battle, but oh, good thing we saved. My gosh. All that over again.
Samuels, that's too dangerous.
Yes, far too dangerous. Wish me luck.
Yeah, wish you
Samuels,
luck.
don't.
Cliff says, hey guys, dinner is calling my name, guys and gals. Have a great afternoon. Y'all take care. Yeah, absolutely, Cliff. We'll let you know how this works out on the Discord. But thanks for hanging out, Cliff. Definitely appreciate you, fam. Yeah, now I hope to see you Saturday on the live show. Hey, friends and fam, if you see
Apollo,
the
infection has been
live link
purged.
that comes
The
around,
creature is no longer
you know, giving that link a
Station
like
is
definitely
safe.
helps it, even
Request
while
that
it's
all
active
hazard
prior
containment
to the
operations are suspended.
the show going live.
Ripley, Apollo's rejecting me. We might be in trouble.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing.
Spider Rule says he said it was near the gurney next to a
You need
wall.
to manually disconnect the systems. Please.
Jesus, Samuels, I'll
I
try.
mean,
Wait. You need to do it in the
Here?
correct order, or the cascade will
Not
be
gurney.
fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics.
maybe. I thought he had said it on the wall next to me.
Okay, red first.
Right first. Like it's weird that she couldn't get backup to help.
Red done.
Next, look for a blue cable.
Blue cable.
Can you see it?
No, Samuels. Yes, no, Samuels. That's green. Although, I mean, can't she just look to see what the color is now? Oh, crap. What color cable are we looking for? Blue? Okay. See, we had a few more people join in. Again, welcome to our pop-up live stream. I think this is our 6th pop-up live stream. We are celebrating, if you will,
Got it.
the
Blue disconnected.
even the modest
What next?
price reduction of
I'm
graphics
having
cards.
trouble accessing the schematics.
All right, let's see.
Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels. What?
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have come on.
Sure have.
I can't make out the colors of the cables.
Sure can't.
You're gonna have to guide me to them.
Please do.
The next one is plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
Oh, an upturned gurney. Okay, right here. You said an upturned gurney. I was about to say, okay. Oh, did I try this one? I think I tried this one last time. Y'all, I still suck.
Found it.
Just two more, Ripley. Look for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
What? Man, well, there's only one deactivated android, and that's right here. So here we go. I see a deactivated android. Yes.
Got it, Samuels.
Just the last one now, Ripley.
Is where? Guys. This one? Is it this one? I believe it's this one. We did, or did we do, that's the red one? It's either this one or that one. Left or right, y'all. Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. We can't even activate it. All right. It ain't this one either. What's going on? I don't, what? Which one is he talking about? How? Oh shoot, it's counting down. Nope. What? Yo. If it, oh my gosh. We were in much tighter situations, y'all. We fought like 100 of those death things, man. I know Sparta Rule says the middle one.
Samuels, don't!
I know YouTube's on a delay, but I see now. But I didn't realize there was a count. But we had made it with 1 second. I don't know how much off we were, but my goodness. All right. At least we know the order. Red, blue, gurney, android, back in the middle.
Apollo, infection has been purged.
At least we know that.
No
So,
longer on board. The station is safe. Request that all
so if I lose this
transportation
time, y'all can just
operations
laugh,
are
roast me in the
suspended.
comments. But we got this, y'all. We're gonna finish this.
Unauthorized connection. Ripley, Apollo's rejecting
I'm just
me.
surprised that
We
Apollo
might
would be
in
this
trouble.
aggressive.
Samuels?
Apollo is trying to stop me from interfacing.
Of course it is.
Oh no! Amanda! You need to manually disconnect the system. Please!
All right, come on.
Jesus, Samuels, I'll try!
Wait! You need to do it in the correct order.
Because
the cascade will be
reason.
fatal for me. I'm accessing Seegson schematics.
Reasons necessary to the plot.
Remove the red cable first.
It has to be in order and
Okay, red first!
like, could you imagine how difficult this would be if the alien just popped up? It's gonna come slithering down from space. Well, we jettisoned it in space.
Next, look for a blue cable.
Blue cable. Right.
Can you see it?
Yes. All right. So we got this all down packed. This ain't the problem.
Got it! Blue disconnected. What next?
What next?
I'm having trouble accessing the schematics.
Of course.
Apollo is making things difficult.
I need the next one, Samuels!
Come on.
What?
No, it's this one.
What's happening out there, Ripley?
The emergency lights have
Well,
come
let me do.
on!
I probably
can't
should
make
wait,
out
huh?
the colors of the
I'm
cables!
gonna wait.
You're gonna have to guide me to them!
I hate to be like a premature
The
death
next
or
one
something like
is
that.
plugged into a wall socket. There was an upturned gurney nearby.
Yep. All right.
Found it!
Just two more, Ripley. Look for an open floor panel. There should be a deactivated android next to it.
Right. That.
Got it, Samuels!
Just the last one now, Ripley.
Last one. All right. That's it. All right. Was that right? This one? Not this one? The middle one. It's the only one we can. I just wanted to make sure because I mean we did all. Okay. There we go. Whew. Samuels made it, y'all. Samuels survived. He's a little foobarred. Never mind. he did not make it. Yeah, he definitely ain't gonna be in Alien Isolation 2. Alright, so Samuels didn't make it.
You talk like I've had an actual life. I thank you for that.
Samuels.
Oh, Samuels.
Apollo transit is open. Once you get into the core, it will talk to you.
You did that for me?
I wanted Amanda Ripley to have closure.
Dang, Samuels. He was a real one. Alright. Dang, Samuels.
Ricardo, if you're there, Pick up.
Ricardo?
I'm here,
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa.
Samuels is gone.
This is the way.
He opened Apollo Transit for me. I'm gonna go straight there. I'll get Apollo to lift the lockdown.
Take private transport to Apollo. So yeah, that's this way. All right, we're gonna go this way. So, whoo! I mean, I was wrong. I thought Samuels was gonna be somebody who's gonna have to box with. Samuels is definitely a real one. He definitely was the story. He was the OG. He was the hero of the whole thing, man. Wasn't for him, there wouldn't be no. What happens if I just run through here? I don't even care. Oh, okay. We're all safe. You got. Whoa! I was going to say, should I save? I think we should definitely save. Because I'd hate to have to do all that over. Are y'all dead or? Yeah, I remember I killed all y'all. Where's the save at though? Like, I need a save room. Worst way. I'm here. Again, beautiful design, beautiful level design in this game. It really is. It really is. Nope. Oh, I know we're right here. We're not going through all that willy-dilly pull another lever nonsense again. Because we're going to save. After doing all that. And make our way to the Apollo. I still got a strong feeling that alien is just going to pop right up again. If you beat the game again, spare your spoilers. I did read somewhere that there was supposed to be a part 2.
I just found something here, an interview tape. You need to hear it.
Let's hear it.
Play it, Ricardo.
I bet it's her mom. I bet you it's about it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm Taylor.
Oh, never mind.
Sector Exec Wayland Utani.
Her mom's name was not Tina.
Oh, the big guns now, huh? Not some girl with abandonment issues?
Live with the outages. She's just looking for closure.
Closure.
I'm looking after Wayland Utani interests.
Ooh.
And I'm looking to get out of this fucking cell.
Ooh.
Good idea.
Maybe.
Yep.
This is being recorded. You understand?
Real motive and intentions have been released, y'all. Never trust the company.
The location of the planetoid where you found the derelict. All data you have on the origin of that organism.
I can give you that. And a way out of the station.
Ooh.
You just have to let me out.
I can probably agree to this terms. What the fuck?
Taylor! Taylor, get me out of this cell right now! Get me out!
Ooh. Taylor doesn't sound like she's a very good person. Is that a simp in there? We're not even gonna go over there. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'm not. I was gonna go over there and lick him one good time in the back of his head, but knowing my luck, it won't kill him in one shot. You know what? I'm feeling froggy. Let's do it. Nope. Elevator's here. All right. I was gonna say if I did it and I lost, I was gonna say at least we're close to the save. We don't have to worry about dying and starting over again. Takes forever for the rail car to come. My goodness. All right. It still feels like I don't know. It feels like we're close to the end. Still so much more. Like we're being hit with new plot developments along the way. Does it feel like we're getting closer to the game? We haven't seen the alien in a couple hours. If it did somehow manage to escape, being detached from the spaceship.
This whole area contains Apollo supportive systems with the AI core itself at the
Gain
center.
direct access to the Apollo.
Prevented Samuels from lifting
Find a way to the
lockdown
lower
remotely.
floor.
But once you're inside, he made sure it'll at least talk to you.
So now we have to bargain with an AI. Great. Alien, super rogue, crazy. Oh man. That is one heck of a setup. Beautiful graphics once again. Again, I'm playing in 3440 by 1440p, but the stream is 1080p, so still a lot of detail though. Still a lot of quality. Let's see if there's anything we need to do here. No.
I've come over to Apollo to find out what sent the synthetics crazy. This place has gone to hell.
Ooh.
Apollo's redirected core android duties, and they've just walked away from the maintenance we requested after we got the news. Coolants everywhere,
Gas
has
escape. Yeah, you reached
and
that.
the primary access lift has shut itself down. I flagged a help request, but apparently I'm 45th in line.
45th in
Citizens
line.
are suddenly obsessed with hazard containment.
You ain't never getting picked no time soon.
Spreading out.
You might as well warm the bench up, man. Alright, so there was nothing of story significance there, but so long as we still need supplies, we're going to keep picking them up. And I probably should heal up too. And craft another medkit. There we go. Can we craft another one? Let's do it. I don't care what game you're playing, you can never have enough medkits. I don't care what game it is. Alright. Let's use that. Boom. Alright, so now we got full health. Let's go around this way. I kind of miss the alien, y'all. I really do. Let me not bring him up. My luck could come slithering down all from a vacuum and everything. Out of nowhere. Worst possible time. Whoa.
You've got to be shitting me.
Place firearm on security conveyor.
What? What? What do you want me to do? The weapon's on the security conveyor.
Season and Apollo thing.
Shotgun.
I'll bet.
Flamethrower. I gotta walk through. Oh, it has to take the weapons first. Let's go through. Now we go through? Now.
Apollo core access elevator offline. Primary Apollo systems inaccessible.
Wow.
Ricardo, the way-in's blocked off.
The schematics they use for the Sevastopol sales tour should be nearby. See if there's a back door.
Check the Apollo sales tour schematics.
Okay, let's see. There's a power conduit that links to the Apollo core. I can use that.
You think you'll fit?
Turn off the electrics, take some
Try.
deep breaths, squeeze. Easy.
I'm not coming up there to pull you out if you get stuck.
Try to remember this time. Power down the conduit. 4930. Do y'all think that's the passcode? 4. By golly, good Molly, it is the passcode. Ooh, look at the dust on the glass. That's pretty cool. It's the little things, the detail.
Right?
I'll have to power it down first.
All right, so talk about holding your breath, which I didn't do a lot of this game. You could have held your breath to prevent the alien from finding you. It's like the only bad guys, only villains, cannon fodder, if you will, are the androids, and I don't miss them. The alien, I do miss the challenge of like avoiding the alien and just being helpless against it. Let me see. Boom. And no. Boom. Oh, almost made it. Galaxy Traveler. It's good to see you, Galaxy Traveler.
For now.
I've pulled up the Apollo
Shut off the
schematics here.
turbine.
Looks like you can get to the access to the turbine shaft.
What would you look at
There'll
that?
be an emergency shut-off nearby, but it won't stay off forever. You have to get inside quickly.
So what now? Get back into something quickly. Galaxy Traveler says, yeah, they really went to town on the details in this. Love it. Yeah, they did. And Galaxy Traveler, I don't know, did you watch the movies? The Alien franchise movies? Because, man, this really feels like I'm there on the Sevastopol. Like, they did a really stand-up job with the aesthetics. Like, look at that. That's SSR technology right there. That's same SSS technology. Same space screen reflection technology going on right there, y'all. That's not ray tracing. Like, could you imagine how much more immersive this game would be if it did have ray tracing, though? Wow, man. Wow. eBIOS read error. Okay. File system corrupt. Why an Apollo system for your deep space orbital space station? Self-regulation and android maintenance. Security through removal of synthetic self-determination. Instant communication, no interference, lighting. So they pretty much wanted an AI to help them with their deep space exploration. Because that always ended well. Did they not have, you know, paid attention to earlier sci-fi movies? So is this right? No. I'm not sure. Galaxy Travel said, yep, I sure have, and they nailed the atmosphere. They sure did. Much better than, say, like Colonial Marines, which was not great. But that's what it is. Yep, just like the original Alien. It does. I mean, this really makes you feel like if you watched a movie and then jump into this, it's like a smooth transition from movie to game. For once, a game franchise was actually able to get something right. You know. Cambridge, it's good to see you as well, Cambridge.
Way should be clear.
First time, a lot of first time on familiar faces. Good to see Cambridge and Galaxy Traveler. Welcome to you both. Cambridge, I do believe that there was. Am I supposed to? I think I'm supposed to race there now. I do believe there was a sequel plan that was supposed to follow up. Although, given the whole Alien timeline, I'm very curious to see how they would even work that. Don't go down there. So, what do we do? Do I have to access this again? Yeah, Cambridge says, well, yeah, thanks, no problem, Cambridge. I do want to invite anybody, if you haven't yet, on your way in or out, do be sure to hit the like button for me. Hit the like button out. Hit the like button is going to help get this stream out in front of more people while we are live and even while we aren't live.
Turbine ventilation shut down. To prevent server meltdown.
Gotta hurry up. Gotta go. Alright. Now we're in. Okay. Climb the ladder. Go, Amanda, go. She climbs the ladder so funky. Oh my gosh. Gives me motion sickness. Like, look at the corridors. It really does give you this claustrophobic
This is gonna be tight.
Good luck. Ripley.
Uh-oh.
You're getting deeper into Apollo and your radio signal's getting faint. I'm gonna lose you soon.
Great. Just keep him crossed for me, huh?
There's gonna be lots of Joes down there, Rip. Could be dangerous.
Samuel sacrificed himself so I could get here.
Samuels was an inanimate object. Or he was animate, but he was not organic. Inorganic object. Oh, now. Alright. Where we at? What we doing?
Ricardo, main entrance is locked.
Oh, shoot.
Any idea what to do next?
I can't hardly hear you, Ripley. Your signal's switching great.
Wow. So, we just got to gas mask collected. Oh, we got a gas mask.
If you can hear me, find another way to make contact. Something's up with my earpiece.
Find Apollo's human consultation control room. Right. Betting something crazy just happened. Sevastopol is off the market. We got a buyer. After all those endless presentations and tours, I guess the talks weren't stalled at all. Someone at company headquarters just had to click his fingers. A message of confirmation just came in. Apollo's currently receiving a packet of new operation rule sets. So I guess the deal's sealed. This is board level. Need to know stuff until it's announced to shareholders. Quite the promotion, huh? Apollo would ask for your patience during the current hazard containment alert, which is currently at level Omega. Yikes. Omega. Imagine going from like Alpha to Omega, just going through bar. Alright. Well, let's see if we can come around through here. Oh, great. She automatically puts it on for me. That's great. That's great. It's hard as heck to see, though. So we got to rely on... Oh, it's two of them. Hopefully they don't see me. I'm gonna let them walk by. They should be coming up right behind me. Unless they're above me? They're above me. Yep, they're above me. Right. Whoa, no they're not. What? They like appeared and disappeared off the radar. Alright, I'm gonna mollywop this clown. Oh my gosh. All I was trying to do was conserve a little bit of ammo. Yikes. The Cambridge and Galaxy Travel. Earlier in the live stream, we were talking about how GPU prices have started to gone down, and how we can. Oh, that's right. I don't have no weapons. Oh my gosh. And we don't have weapons. Wow. So no weapons. I can't remember when last time we saved. Wow. What's your mess? Okay, maybe we can hide in here. I can catch him slipping. Yeah, we were talking about the price reduction in graphics cards, how the prices have dropped based off of a German retailer site. Hold your breath, hold your breath.
This area is restricted.
Okay.
And I know you're here. I will find you.
Yeah, I'll find you, mama. So we were talking about graphics card prices dropping down to begin this live stream. I'm not sure, you know, where you are on your journey. If you say maybe you already have your build, or maybe you're looking to upgrade. You know what? Maybe we should try not to kill these guys. Maybe I should just try to avoid them. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Oh my gosh, why? There's 3 of them. What? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no.
I'm listening to the core. Can't do anything without power.
Oh my. Wow, that's not creepy. Okay, find the power. Find the power, find the power, find the power. Find the power. How do we turn on the power? I forgot we dropped our weapons. Duh. So no weapons. No save. I could literally just run into them. Is this the human consultation room? Maybe this is it, y'all. Maybe we found it. Alright, let's use the energy bobber thinger. Okay. Boom. Boom. I love this little mini puzzle, by the way. Galaxy Traveler said, meet the Raincoat Mafia. I know, right? Orange Raincoat Mafia.
Right hemisphere server bank.
Yikes.
Now active.
Search the right server. Yo, we've stumbled upon this by accident just from me running like a little man. And we're going to save, because if I'd have died, y'all, we would have had to go all the way back before we got on the train, which meant we would have lost like 20-30 minutes of gameplay, man. I might have called it right there, but because we're progressing and I haven't died yet, we're going to keep right on going. Not quite sure where to go next though. Maybe this way? No, this doesn't appear to be. Shh, there it goes. I'm trying to mollywop him. Why am I whispering? He can't hear me. There we go. Oh, why? See, that's stupid. You can't follow up with this. Alright, I'm just gonna dip. Time to get campy. Time to get campy. Don't even care. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna catch him slipping right as he comes through this door. Pop him. Yo, if he came on the other door, I was gonna say, you know what? AI is too smart. Why? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man, here comes his boy. Nah, see, two's the crowd. Two's the crowd. Two's the crowd. Nope. Not interested. Not in that kind of party, fam. Nope. Going this way. Whoa. Am I supposed to?
Okay. If I power these up.
Wow, look at the graphics again. This isn't ray trace technology, y'all. It's the same space screen reflection technology. This is rasterized simulated shadows being produced. And look at that. I hope it's as nice, pretty sharp and detailed on your end. Like, I hope the stream is wow. Okay. 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 Use access tuner on dome terminal to gain access. How do we do that? How do we do that when you got 100 things coming down at you? Is it over here? No? Holy smokes. No! Oh my gosh. Maybe it's this way. Nope, because it's telling me it's back that way. Ah. Crap, crap, crap. Maybe if I hide in here. Alright. Yo, as Galaxy Traveler put it, the Raincoat Mafia, they are deep, man. They don't play. This isn't even okay. Like, Oh, wow. Wow. Why? Alright, we gotta run. I gotta run because I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I gotta get away from these guys. I gotta get away from these guys and heal. I gotta heal. Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta get away and heal. Go. Hide. Hide and heal. Hide and heal. Hide and heal. Hide and heal. Okay. Let's try to get our bearings straight, y'all. No time to panic. Nobody's panicking. We got this. We know what we gotta do. I don't know what we gotta do. I forgot where we were supposed to be going. Alright. We gotta use the turner. Gosh. It's not gonna let me do it with these things around. Where is the terminal? It's one of these. I thought it was one. No, you're not going to catch me. You're too slow. Oh. Oh wow! I didn't realize that was. Calm down. Yeah, grab me by my neck. Calm down. Like you like grabbing him by the neck. Right. That makes sense. I don't know, yo. This is so frustrating not to have a gun. Now, if I try to hide right here, watch the thing not come through. Look at that glitch. It grabbed me through the wall. It grabbed me through the wall. Milk face. I'm gonna loop you around this table. Wow. She sucks. She don't know how to properly throw a punch. Man. Oh well. What are you gonna do? 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 Nope. Nope. Couldn't catch a cold, fam. Stay back there. We gotta. I don't know. What? What? Wow. This is beyond frustrating. This is annoying. I'm dead. Wow, they just General Zod us. Let's see where we stopped at. Sorry if that was unpleasant on your ears. Bad Habit says 12 CPUs is that 12 cores, so it's 12 threads. I'm using an 8700K, so search the left server bank console. I did that. But how are you supposed to fend up against those things? You don't have no guns. Not a fan of what's going on in the game right now. I'm just not. But I'm using an 8700K. So it's 6 cores, 12 threads. Excuse me, the Coffee Lake CPU. So it's 12 threads. So 6 cores, 12 threads. There's a mild overclock applied. This CPU, excuse me, my 8700K can do like 5.1 on maybe robust cooling. It could do 5.1. See, now let's see if we try to roll up on this guy. Let's see. Wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I give up already. On trying to stop, not solving the puzzle, but trying to. Is this gonna sit there? Oh, he just wasn't. Wow. That's what I'm saying. It's not fair. I don't even know. So what's the book? Wow. Up. Yep. Okay. Up. Okay. This is more so frustrating. This is not even okay. You have no guns. You can't just like melee bash them.
Okay. If I power these up, one of them should give me access to Apollo security bags.
I hate that I have to be campy about it. Access the terminal. Like, I hate that I have to be campy about it. This is the terminal I have to access. Watch they roll up on me. Alright, we did it, y'all. Whoop! And I'm at. What? Did y'all miss the memo? I missed the memo. I missed where it said don't run out to the floor because you're gonna die instantly. Yikes, this is the not so fun part of this game. This game has had so many moments like this that it is not fun. It's frustrating. That is stupid. Yeah, I said it. That's I don't even like that word. The word is stupid. But that's stupider. That ain't a word either. But that's dumb. That's dumb. So guess what? I'm just gonna be campy about it then. Just gonna be campy about it.
Okay. If I power these up, one of them should give me
Just gonna be
access
campy
to
about it.
Apollo's security banks.
Yep, just gonna be campy about it and try to. Like, how do I even equip the? Oh my goodness. Here. Yeah, that's true too. It will kill them all, and this is the direction we need to get in. I think. Oh, mama. This is it right here. Oh, look at that, y'all. Say, I hate to be campy about it, but I don't want to do all that again. I'm gonna save in the middle of not knowing I think I gotta go back and initiate the thing, turn it on, or maybe not. Oh, okay, I see. That was just some type of defense mechanism. You know what? Nope, we're not gonna go back. We're gonna find a way to reduce Apollo's security capabilities. What? Let's see. Oh, wow, it's faster. Alright, hold on, y'all. I gotta concentrate for a second. Okay. Pardon my silence. Wow. I mean,
Security's
yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I'm with you, guys. GT. Don't need to bother with them. I'm with you. But, man, I don't... What's this button do? Can we go in here? Is this like we just came from? Is that going to take us into this room here? Because I think I can't. Look at that. They are out there. They are not even playing. Yeah, so I'm like, do we? Because this puzzle is like near impossible compared to the other ones. It didn't give you like 5 seconds. Yeah, yikes. So we need to find a way to reduce Apollo's security capabilities. How the heck do you do that? All the doors are locked. All the doors are locked. Everything needs power. This needs power. That place needs power. This place needs power. Now we have to go through here. Oh, we're right back. This is where them. Concerned. Super concerned.
You always have a working Joe.
Nope, working Joes. We don't. Oh, maybe we gotta go through here. How are we going to reduce Apollo's security capabilities? Sparta Rule says go back to the tunnel, the terminal above your head. Yeah, but I thought that said it was too much, not enough power or something to that extent. I don't know. Talk about here or the other one? Oh, he's talking about here. Use move keys to highlight values. Okay. 0, 1, 3, 3. No. Did we do it? I guess we did it. Good stuff. Much obliged. Appreciate y'all for the help. So now let's see. Can we do the security tuner thing now? Is it much easier? Oh, look at that. It is definitely easier. Alright, it was like near impossible. They made sure to put that little gap in front. Even this one's like a little longer than the other ones. Cool. Alright. Consult with Apollo. Y'all, are we at the end? We're at the mercy of a supercomputer? It's cliche. How do we talk to it? Do we bow? do we bow? Do we dance? Do we prance? Do we just we wait for its belly button. Okay, say no more. Yeah, get inside the super futuristic computer brain that's the size of a gas station. What could possibly go wrong? We ain't skipping no cutscenes, y'all. All right, I'll be quiet for the cutscenes. Welcome to those of you who just joined in. We're doing our walk of Alien Isolation, which may be the end. So if you just came in, do be sure to hit the like button for me and stick around because I think we may be at the end of it. This game screams Alien, man. Like it's a franchise. It's the aesthetic, the sound. Weyland-Yutani? Ooh. Weyland-Yutani owned this facility. Purchase orders received.
2 days after we left.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
Protect specimen. Maintain station quarantine. Disallow. Also, Weyland-Yutani only bought Sevastopol because they wanted
It
this
isn't on the
specimen.
damn station.
Creature no longer on Sevastopol. Suspends special order 939. Negative.
What?
Scheduled reactor scans are. What? Why would a computer be able to do that? Investigate central. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Investigate central reactor. Okay. Investigate central reactor. First, I just heard a door open. Exit Apollo beneath the core. Okay.
Weyland-Yutani. Building better world.
That's debatable. That's arguable. Oh, pretty. Like this space vessel must be ridiculously huge. Ridiculously huge. Let's see. Alright. This is an elevator to engineering. See if the terminal is going to provide any context or details as what we were supposed to do when we get down there. Alright, nothing to shut off. Nothing to listen to. Nothing to share personal. Keep things quiet. Spetting its ransom. With the Weyland-Yutani buyout, it's more important than ever that the flight recorder handover goes without a hitch. There'll be low-level execs and won't know jack about the buyout. But if they hear rumors about a disappearing people problem, well, I don't want to rock the boat, and neither do you. Let's just keep everything nice and quiet. We don't want them having second thoughts. Man, alright. Nothing really of great importance or significance there. Let's head down the obvious path here, and that's the elevator. Right? To engineering. Get to the reactor core. Is it gonna go down in the reactor core? Is it gonna go down in the reactor core? I think so. It's close to when I thought we were gonna have to stop the live. Like we're almost there. We're like right there.
You want comms here, Ricardo?
I'm hearing. What's the news?
Apollo's running Weyland-Yutani protocols.
It's what?
Sexton's sold out. Weyland-Yutani are in control of Apollo now. It's refusing to lift the lockdown. It says there's something up with the reactor.
You're from the company. Tell it you don't give a shit and to do what you say.
Nope.
Sorry, Ricardo, but I'm small fry. Me, Samuels, Taylor, we all are. Guess if we amounted to anything, Apollo wouldn't be so ready to see us killed.
Investigate the central reactor. What is there to investigate? There shouldn't even be any humans down here, first of all. And if there's any androids or synthetics, what are they doing? Oh, of course, we're gonna have to power up the systems. Speaking of, up and the Raincoat Mafia is back. All right, great. All right, so we powered up the jump. Let's go there. Around anything there. And you know what, y'all? We never got our guns back either. That's a little messed up. We never got our guns back. So we are strapless still. Oh, this whole time period. Still no guns. Activate the tram. Still no guns. It's all good. We got our stun baton because the cord didn't recognize that as a weapon, I suppose. So, oh, okay. Look at that. Look, I don't care. Y'all can judge me all you want, man. I'm saving every opportunity. I don't trust them synthetics. I don't trust those androids. And I'm not trying to have to repeat a whole bunch of steps. Now, look, take a second and just admire the graphics, right, in this game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The stream should be holding up. I haven't seen any issues on my side, but a lot of detail in this game, man. Look at the skull. Look at the wall. Look at that. Like these are likely hand sculpted models, right? Incredible. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. We started to pop up live streams as to why do you play video games. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy and love to play video games. And we got company. We're not alone in this little part here. So we're gonna have to, first of all, let's turn this. Let's see if we can reroute the system to do away with the camera feed. We just cause it. Just we don't have to worry about the cameras anymore. Go around here. But gun ammo, y'all, ammo, but no gun. Go figure. All we have is our strap. More. Look at that. More ammo. They could have like gave us a mod for the stun, right? For the stun baton, maybe up the millivolts or something, or the ampage, whatever the voltage. Overclock your stun baton. If you wanna know how to overclock your stun baton, look around because our stun baton needs to be overclocked. I thought we disabled the security cameras. Maybe not on this floor or this level. And just when you thought it was safe to come into the neighborhood. It's not. Does he see us? It doesn't see us. So maybe we can sneak up behind it. Alright. There we go. Oh man. Like why wouldn't two at least stun them? Like if in my opinion, if you sneak up behind them, it should be like one should be enough. Wow, I hit him 4 times and it's wow, he's mad if anything. It's like really upset with me. It's P.O. It is not trying. Oh boy. What? Wow, where did it come from? Oh my gosh. Woo. I see, never mind. Don't answer that question, y'all. I see where it came from. Oh man. How do you I see where it came from. Alright. Alright. Oh fair. Now where do we go? Alright. What are we supposed to be doing? Investigating the reactor. So far, we've been met with hostile forces. Again, look at the design. Like it really, like if you could be on a spaceship in the 21st century, I believe it's the 21st century. That they're 22nd century. Then I imagine it looks something like this. Ion torch required, but we took fine upgrade for ion torch. Oh boy. A lot of fetch questing going on here. So find the upgrade for the ion torch. Say, oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. Nobody cares. There's no things in here. There you go. There you go. Ion torch upgrade. Alright. That didn't take long. Well, we didn't have to go far. Cut us away in here. Cut us away inside of this panel. It's a good thing I took out that synthetic then, because the chances are I would not have gotten this much, you know, free time to cut open. It's really heavy. Man, Ripley is cut. Alright, so we go this way. It's like just when this game thinks you're gonna get towards, you know, that holy grail, the ending, it's like they say, nope, get to the core reactor. Apollo's wigging out. Okay, you got to the core reactor, but now you gotta find out why the core reactor is wigging out. Oh, you found out why it's wigging out. Now you gotta go fix it. You go to get to that one place to go fix it. Now you got to go get a tool to fix the problem to help you talk to the Apollo generator to find out what's going on. It's just a lot of back and forth fetch questing. Oh, pretty. So, does he see me? It sees me.
We hope you'll join us for the journey.
Are you hostile? Are you hostile?
Something amiss.
No.
Come with me.
Whoa, you are hostile. Yes, something is amiss. Your hands, bro.
You're becoming hysterical.
Let me go. So, previously, if I wasn't sure if they were hostile or not all of them were hostile. Okay. Wait, I shouldn't know. I can't remember actually. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me go. Yep. Why didn't she strike him in the head? Yikes. We gotta heal up. I have time to heal. Where's it at? Nope, I don't have time to heal. Man.
You're starting to test my patience.
Test your patience? What about my patience? Wow, it walked around the side of the tank thing right there. It walked around the side. You're a little smart out here. And it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. We're gonna try that one more time. It is so clunky at that part, man. I can't. It is highly. Is this? It's the same room too. I ain't even letting dude get the jump on me. At least we were close by a save point, y'all. But that's so far. Like, it's so inconsistent. It's like, oh nope, maybe do I want to hit him? No, I don't want to hit him. I want to hit him? No, I don't want to hit him. Yep, I should hit him. Nah, I'm just gonna push him away this time. Cookie cutter nonsense is that.
Follow me, please.
Yeah, yep. Oh, come here. Come this way. Where you at? Whoa, yep, nope. Juke you out this side. Power up here. Yep. Wow, how did I miss that? Why did I miss that?
This is the answer.
My goodness. She's not like fighting back. I don't understand how you swing at these things because they just grab your arms. Well, I get back to a corner. How do you attack these things? Why did we have to give up the flamethrower? Not a gun. It's a flame retardant. Wow. Two good looks. Two good licks. And I was trying to run. That's ridiculous. So the little bit of health we did get back, we lost. Like, is this the final? Was the final boss some little super amped up, creepy, synthetic android that is smart enough to know to walk around the opposite side of where you're hiding? Like that? This is coming down to me in this one synth. Nope, see? Oh man, they're too smart for their own good. Won't let me like behind them. Wow. This is so weak. Weak sauce, man. This is some weak sauce nonsense here. How can you swing up on them? Like, you can't even use the environments on them, like throw stuff at them or nothing. It's stupid. It's my biggest gripe about this game is how they handle I understand maybe add like some type of stamina bar then or something. Like, give her a stamina bar so she just can't sit there and like just spam them like it's like a Dying Light game or something. But every time I go to swing at them, they just block it. You can't stealth them because, well, you just can't. Then the AI is super smart. You can't like ambush them because it's just gonna know to come around this way right there. Then if I come around this way, just turn around and it knows it's like anticipating my hit and she's not like countering it. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating, man. What the heck? And we can't like, can I use my other? I can't whip them fast enough. It's just gonna roll up on me and kill me. Get in here? I'm just gonna get in here. Ha! What you gonna do? You can't get in here. You can't get in here. It's gonna get in here. Is this gonna stay there? Wow. So this is what we come to, y'all. I believe this is what they call a Mexican standoff. Turn around. Go away. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's cheesy. Come on, get it. Get off.
This isn't the answer.
Yes, this is the answer. Make it. Make it. Wow. Counter for crying out loud. I'm gonna do it again, y'all. I don't care. Judge me all you want. I'm gonna run in here, wait for him to turn around, and roll up on him again. Bang it, because this is not even okay. I don't know. Like, how do you even? Oh, like that. There you go. Ha. Yo, I feel crazy. All that? That's all it took? Man. That's alright. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Roast me over there. Don't roast me over here. But that's, man. Fam, listen. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, y'all. Come on. Let's ever get out of here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. We're almost there. No. Okay, but I thought where else do we gotta restore the power? Oh, right here? No, where's the other one? Over here? Restored the power, y'all. Where's the next place we have to restore that? Facility management, maybe? Door's locked, so it's not there. It's not. Turn the radio on. Not that one. This is telling me I can't restore power. I gotta restore the power. Over here? Yep. Alright. Wonder I would not have been able to do all this running from home. Not that one. Okay. That one we already did. So where's the other one? Over here? Oh, that one we already did too. So where's the... There? No. Looking for... I already did this one, I thought. Okay. Do you have enough power? Yes. Whew. Now can we get out of here? I'm the alien. I'm calling it. Here comes the alien. Take it out of here. So the alien's not coming, but imagine how incredibly tight it would be to be in this scenario, or how uncomfortable it would be. You're like claustrophobic. Myself. Would catch me, I wouldn't even be on this shit first of all. I'd be like, oh mom. Good luck. If you didn't know the full context of the story, like at the end of the Alien movie, Ripley, her mom, goes into like cryosleep, and she ends up trying to find her mama. Oh, look at the details in this part of the map here. That is amazing. Amazing stuff. Did we pass a save? Yes, we did. Remember, what's my rule of thumb? I'm gonna save every time I see one, just because this game likes throwing some weird bananas at you and expecting you not to slip. A bad analogy, actually, because bananas aren't slippery. I digress. Facility management. This is where we gotta go. We're here. And we are not alone. As always, we are not alone. Of course we aren't. Where's the baddie at? Watch it be the L. Oh man. Nope. Cause I got me one of these, son. Come on. Yep. What? You didn't do anything.
Follow me, please.
Follow you? Are you a friendly? You're not friendly. You're not friendly. You're telling me to follow you. You walking towards me. You're not friendly. What the world? I hit you with the homie. The come up. Wow, it didn't do anything. Alright, it worked on your boy, so we just I'm not even gonna. Oh, dead end? What? Wow. Y'all, let's give it one more again. Let's give it one more game. We got about 10 more minutes. Let's give it one more game. We were right there. I can't end the stream dying like that anyway before we wrap up and jump into some closing thoughts. But why didn't the EMP ain't work on him? Maybe I should sneak up on him. Unlock the shutter. I'm gonna sneak up on him. I knew something. I knew he was right around the joint, but this isn't even the right way. This way. This way. Alright. I ain't coming in all loud and proud this time. I'm gonna try to sneak in. And we're finding all this gun ammo, but we had to sequester our gun. We came into here. Alright. Here you go. Raincoat. Mafia. It did nothing to him. How do they expect you to fare up against these? Wow. Yeah, whatever. And I can't run from them. Can't. I don't really know. Can I turn the radio on? Pipe bomb? No, you're not. Wow, cause that's just pipe bomb did nothing. Pipe bomb did nothing. So you just need to be caught slipping, that's all. Not that time, fam. Nope. Lab. Wow. Dang, homie. He ain't gonna be in Alien Isolation 2. Oh, look at that.
Do some damage.
Bolt gun ammo. Nice. As far as the rules, you are right, fam. We got a whole bunch left in this game. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes, then we're gonna wrap it up. Looks like there'll be a seventh pop-up live stream. There's a little bit more left to this game than I thought. I've locked the shutters behind me. The code you'll need is 6832. That's all we need. 6832. Boom. All right, so we did that. We'll see what that takes us to. We got a bolt gun, so there's that. See what's on the other side here. Ship's making weird noises, that's for sure. I got that feeling, y'all, that sensation, something's about ready to pop up. Like, if it was gonna do it, now'd be the time. Ooh.
Ricardo, you ever been to the reactor?
Never took that at all.
I did some training in one. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Carter don't sound too healthy, y'all. Alright, be on the lookout for a save point. Next save point, we're gonna do some closing thoughts here on the conversation. Let's take that. First of all, y'all, look at my health. And can we craft some? Hold on. Y'all see what happens if you get caught up against some synthetics and you don't have health packs or your life and you don't have like full health? You beat. They do not play. So just in case we run into the Raincoat Mafia, I like how Galaxy Traveler put it. We run into the Raincoat Mafia, we're gonna be prepared this time. Wow, look at the detail. Look at the detail. And a shotgun just so happened to be conveniently placed there along with our rifle or our pistol. Right. I smell final boss like type time. I hope we need to get to a save point. Oh, look at that, a save point. What do you think? I tell y'all what, we'll save. We'll see what's on the other side. At least I know I'm at a comfortable spot to where, you know, should things go wrong, we're not that far away. We'll see. I feel like we're like right there. Oh wow. Yeah, he's scary.
I'm at the top of the reactor core, Ricardo.
You see anything yet?
Nothing. Got some androids, some core control systems, business as usual. I'm gonna have to explore the lower level.
Should be an elevator down somewhere.
Oh, of course, it's right here. Slowest elevator ever. Look at it. It's looking at me like, oh, here comes one. No, don't worry. Come on with it. Come on with it. Are you friendly? I don't think you're friendly. Wow. What the world, man? Like, why? Wow, okay. I hate that they take like 5 shotguns. Shots to the face. I hate that. I'm not a fan of that at all. And wow, their friends are not very pleased about it either. At all. Like, at all. Okay. Your face. Ah! Yikes. Let me go. Oh my goodness. They're just like walking tanks pretty much, like bullet sponges. I'm just gonna run down here because I need to heal, and I'm like so far away from them. Okay, I got something for you, bro. Oh, best shot. I don't know if I'm hitting him or is it just like going. I think it was hitting him. Wow. Like they're essentially walking computers. So it's silly to think that if you shot your computer close range with a shotgun, it's still going to be walking towards you or working perfectly fine. After you, I don't know, just shot your computer close range with a shotgun. No, it's not just going to be like, I shot and tell you something awkward. Where are we supposed to be? Beta core, alpha core, beta core, down here? Yikes. Like, is it cooler for this reactor? Like one big water chamber? Like rain coming out of it? What's it gotta be? This. Alright. So we took an elevator to get to an elevator. To get to another elevator. That is the definition of insanity. All right. Let's get to a save point. We're going to say, whoa.
Oh no. God, no.
Oh, man. Come on, y'all. We can't. It just got interesting. And I don't see a save point, so we got to. Ooh. Ooh.
Ricardo,
Oh.
they're all here.
They took it.
Everyone that's missing. Everyone. They're trapped in some kind of nest. There are eggs. It's like a farm.
Ooh.
Shit. Just get out of there. Now.
Destroy the nest. With what?
I'll have to restore power to the platform from the conduits down here.
Right. Okay. Thank you for the exposition. Restore power with the conduits. Alright, we're going to save, though. We got to save. We're going to stop it here. It's getting interesting, but we're going to stop it here. Likely the next time we pop up, you know, probably won't be as long because I don't think there's much left in the game. But, yeah. Alright. It's been a fantastic ride. This pop-up live stream. I've had a great time. Top of the conversation, we talked about how graphics card prices are starting to go down in markets overseas, starting with the German market and Australia and the Chinese market. It's starting to show signs of price reductions there. Now, the idea is that these markets are showing early signs of what's to come, right, for the U.S. market and other subsequent markets like our friends in India, Netherlands, all over the place, right? If you are watching this and you're not stateside, chances are, yes, you've been looking for a graphics card as much as we have here as well. This is an issue that's affected, you know, the people from all sorts of different walks of life. So the article we walked over, again, shout out to Tech Radar, and they reported on the German retailer 3D Center, who's shown that graphics cards, while they peaked up to about 114% in May, showed a 81% drop off that fast in just 1 month's time. It's over 30%. So the idea is that this could get better in the future, and we could see graphics card stock normalize sooner than later. But that'll be all for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and go. But listen, if you're here watching, I invite you down in the description box below. There's plenty of helpful content down there, or content that's just as entertaining as this pop-up live stream was. If you want to get an idea of our normal weekly live format, I highly recommend you definitely jump down in the basement, aka the description box. We call it the basement. We call it the basement here. But we highly recommend you jump down in the description box, find the link, tap the link for our recent playlist, or our playlist for our recent live streams. We leave them up as there is so that you can experience them as close to, you know, you would as if you were a live viewer. I also recommend you give the Doomsday Clock video a watch. That content also was entertaining and really kind of piggybacks off of what we were talking about now and the predictions I made in that video. So with that aside, again, I'm gonna end the ride. It's been one heck of a ride, one heck of a journey. Shout out to everybody who popped up. I do appreciate it. Again, these are unplanned live streams. I just pop up. One person can show up, two people can show up, nobody can show up. So I am definitely appreciative of everybody who showed up, decided to hang out with us, decided to add commentary or add to the conversation. If you're here on the replay or if you just now join us, I highly recommend you give this one a watch, as there were a lot of information shared in the beginning of this live stream that could help you make make an informed decision here in the future as we anticipate graphics card stock to get better. So with that said, I'm Lab, and again, on your way out or in, if you join us, sorry, we're wrapping up, but on your way out or in, do be sure to hit the like button for me. Okay, and I will see you all in our normal programming content during the week here, and of course on our Saturday weekly live show. So do hope to catch you on the next one, but until then, be easy.